welcome to the Random Trip Podcast, episode thrice. The third one, right? That's the third one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Third official podcast. Well, I am R.
I'm X.
G.
And tonight we have a very special guest. Everyone, please welcome Y.
Wee!
Hello.
That's all you gotta say.
I tell
You
you,
gotta say more.
put that dang on iPad away.
Whoa. We do not endorse such things.
Such thing. What are you talking about?
That's a
flag.
yeah. That's a.
Put away your
flag.
device.
Put away your tablet.
Why? What's wrong with saying iPad?
It's Apple. We'll get, unless if they're gonna pay us for saying their
Apple's
Apple
whack,
products.
bro.
I hate Apple.
Fucking sucks.
Damn,
They
see,
do
just that would
suck.
get shut down now.
I'll say it to their face. I don't care.
You'll say it to.
I
well,
put a
that's dead.
fucking Steve Jobs grave. Fuck Apple.
Shit
And
on-
I'll put a fucking Samsung Galaxy
Yeah.
in his fucking grave.
Put the new. Was it 10s?
Mm-hmm.
That's a new one, right?
Yeah.
Samsung
Nah,
10s.
Hell no.
They
Galaxy?
started getting whacked too because they took off their headphone jack.
I'm gonna put that.
No way.
Yeah.
Samsung
It's
took off their headphone
stupid. It's
jack.
like, why, bro?
Wait, what?
Samsung took off their headphone
What are
jack.
you gonna take off a headphone jack for?
Oh yeah.
Fuck is the point of
So
that?
did Apple.
Well, that's why.
Well, they
That's
never
why
had.
Apple's whack
But
though.
Samsung started talking shit to Apple, saying, "Oh, look what they did. You know, they got rid of their headphone jack, and then they do it." What
Fucking biters.
kind of hypocrisy shit is that? You know?
Welcome to America.
It's just
Only in America.
Well, like, cause I guess they're trying to push the Bluetooth earphones.
Fuck that.
Fuck
I'm
that.
guessing that's why they.
Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Trying to sell extra money.
I'm trying to get-
trying to sell extra shit
Trying
to me
to
that
sell
I don't
extra
need.
money.
Trying to use my Beats by
just
Dre,
like
homie.
that, like you buy a protective cover, and then you have to buy another protective cover for that
Exactly.
protective cover.
The OtterBox.
No,
Just-
That's what the OtterBoxes are.
It's like
remember we were talking to him about that,
Yeah.
about his flask, how he had, like his flask protects his water, and he bought like a sleeve for his flask so his flag doesn't get dented.
by protection for your protection.
ridiculous.
Exactly.
Putting a condom on a condom.
You know, and
What does Jimmy
and people
extra
buy
tight?
that shit.
Be extra tight, extra Jimmy, extra thrust.
No, it's so crazy.
Doesn't that shit rip,
people
though?
buy?
Like, you put a condom on a condom, that shit will rip,
That's the
right?
first thing they tell you not to do. Don't
I
wear
know,
two
and
condoms
yet-
at once.
You got these fucking papa heads still fucking putting 3 condoms on at a time.
Popeye.
Got these fucking
You talking about fucking Gangster's Paradise?
Silly tater boys.
food. The back of their heads are like hams. It's like
Like ham hocks or
they're
what?
just fucking just straight ham. It was like
Tell us that story
Which
about
one?
the fucking gangsters. You know what time you told me?
oh yeah.
In the S&D Park.
So I was trying to just mind my own business, go for a jog around the park.
Kenny.
Oh, hold on. First of all, what time was it?
It was like 10.
PM?
Yeah.
10 p.m.
Damn.
Fuck.
What y'all doing that late?
So what happened?
Fucking running,
That's
bro.
no good.
What are they doing out there?
No, we doing that late.
I'm running.
To no
bro.
good.
Just
It's like
trying
10
to
p.m.
get
A relaxing run.
Yeah.
At 10 p.m.
10.
food.
Well, my schedule, because when I was working, I fucking woke up like at 4 p.m. But
oh right.
I was like, I get to the park, like the corner of the parking lot. I turn around, because I just hear fucking footsteps following me. And these fucking potato-headed looking
There's already 3
fucking
papas waiting for
idiots.
you.
There's 2 of them.
2 papas.
2 of them, but I'm pretty sure where there's 2, there's another one
Pair of
somewhere.
spuds, huh?
Yeah.
Where there's 2, there's at least 6 more
Yep.
around the corner.
Somewhere waiting, probably in the car or something.
Waiting in the trees.
Waiting to sprout from the ground.
Were they gangsters?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, they were the first thing they asked
Far
was,
from
"Where are you from?"
They were wanksters. Where are you from?
Where
you bang, homie?
They come into my hometown and ask me where I'm from. Like,
Damn.
Were they like bald or what?
yeah, they were bald, fucking straight, bald to the bone.
Full T-bone steaks in the back of their
They think
heads.
you're a visitor from Arkansas coming to walk at the park and
I came from another town to jog at this town's park. That's
dang.
why.
But apparently you can't
They're
do that
stupid,
either.
man. So they pull up on me. They put their fists up already, about to start swinging.
Fuck.
And I'm like, I don't even bang, bro, but all right, whatever. So I just walk away from them, and one of them clocks me in the back of the head,
Oh,
and it kind of like jolts me a little bit. So I just get up and I just fucking try to get away from them as soon as possible, and they just stay right there because obviously they can't run for shit. Honestly.
All right.
If they're not in a car, they're not gonna
No,
chase
no,
you.
they're not. They're just not gonna put up with it.
They're not
And
even
so
gonna
I
bother.
get to the corner of the street and look back, and they're just talking shit the whole time. Like, you're a
Hey,
bitch,
fuck
dog.
you, bitch.
You're a bitch, dog.
Oh, fucking 2-on-1, and you're the bitch
I get fucking caught by surprise. I know, and I'm the bitch.
swinging on somebody when their back is turned. Fuck out of here.
Bitch.
For what goes through your mind? For you gotta get up in the morning, and be like, I gotta fucking rep my hood to somebody who's in my hood.
There's somebody that doesn't even bang.
Someone who's just trying to take a simple jog in a park.
Like that only makes you look stupid.
Oh, that's Spuds for you, dog. Spuds McKenzie. That's what it is.
That's Mackenzie.
Fucking Spuds. Man.
They literally have
Fucking
the IQ
Idaho
of potatoes.
taters.
Well, they're Mr. Potato Head. Idaho.
Idaho.
Taters.
They're sort of like,
They got
Like the
mashed
look-
potatoes,
I
man.
cannot make this up to you. The look on their face was like as if I was looking at a video game character that was a gangster.
From GTA.
Yeah, from GTA. Like the way they look was just straight stupid. I cannot make this shit up.
Like fucking cartoons and shit.
Yeah, for real. They look kind of cartoonish.
What's your life gotta be like though, dog? Like, your main purpose in life is to rep where you're from, dog.
That's it.
Well, they rep a street that they didn't even build. Bro.
For
They rep
real.
a street where they're renting a house or that's not even theirs.
They care about fucking like 2 miles worth of land and fucking
Not even for 10 feet.
10
Not,
feet.
not even renting a house,
it's
renting
like-
a fucking apartment.
It's like 5 square miles, yo.
While
I
their
know.
fucking family is working hard to provide for their
Stupid
fucking
ass.
dumbass. who's
Just to
worried
throw
about
it
a
all
street
away.
that doesn't even matter.
dumb shit.
For their mamadas. I can't tell you, man. Fucking Spuds. They never cease to amaze me. Never cease to
Never.
amaze me.
I've
That's
met
for
babies
real.
smarter
Yeah,
than that.
Well, at least like back in the day, you know, they had respect for one another. You know, they
That's true.
they didn't
Not
walk
just
around.
that, the way they dressed. They used to dress really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Gangsters,
Suits
old school
and shit.
gangsters, yeah.
Yeah.
With the zoot
Pachucos
suits,
or
and,
whatever they're called. The Zoot Suitors.
with
Yeah.
the papi chulos. Who the fuck?
Chulos.
That'd be the name of my. If I had a street gang back in the day, it'd be the papi chulos, homie.
Oh, you don't want to mess with them, yo.
You know, then everyone's gonna have their hair slicked back.
Chulo to the bone, dog.
Hell yeah. Straight papi chulos way.
That fool's so suave. That fool can cut you without a knife, dog.
We'll cut you my hair. We just fucking start headbutting you and cut your throat.
Just fucking throw your hair back, and with the wind, it cuts you, huh?
Hell yeah, like Medusa.
So what?
Alright, man.
Oh, no, Medusa, she had the snakes, right? That turning stone. I'm thinking of Sindel from fucking Mortal Kombat.
Oh, this guy.
She like whips her hair. I whip my hair back and
Over.
forth. Yeah, fucking Sindel.
So, you guys got any ghost stories?
Ghost story. No, first of all, my boy over here, G,
Oh,
was on a whole nother level yesterday, huh?
oh yeah, that's right.
Tell us about the experience, man. What happened? What went down? What were you feeling? What was down? What was up?
I'll try to recap everything that happened.
Recap.
Yeah.
Well, first off, someone was supposed to
Unintended.
keep watch,
Gold caps.
Yeah.
just in case shit went sour.
I woke up, ate breakfast.
Didn't pay
Breakfast
back.
with no hog?
You had a big old glass of OJ or what?
I did have a glass
Yeah, you
of OG.
did.
That's probably what helped enhance the experience, probably.
Why does OJ help with that?
Supposedly.
Yeah.
And honestly,
Why?
I gotta say,
It helps with marijuana too.
it probably helped.
Why though? Because of citric acid or what?
Honestly, I don't know why.
Or that vitamin C?
I don't
What?
know. Maybe
There's some
vitamin-
science behind it. I don't know, man.
We gotta hit up Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Science.
We gotta hit up the homie Tyson. Bitty Tyson.
You gotta hit a B real, dog.
Be real?
He's a real
Let's be
scientist.
real.
So then what happened?
So you had a big old glass of OJ.
So-
and what'd you have for breakfast?
I had a sausage muff
Ooh.
and a breakfast burrito.
Sausage
Oh.
muff. Ain't no muff too tough
Nope.
to stuff.
Okay, so I had me 2 glasses of orange juice because I ate orange juice for breakfast.
You ate it for? Would you freeze
Yo,
it?
that's hard, yo.
You froze it and then ate it?
That sounds
That
good
must
too.
have been a very difficult task.
Anyway, I had a glass of OJ for breakfast as it was. Half an hour later, they show up to my house I started making the tea, and it took me like 15 minutes to make it.
So, but I'm still a bit confused at how you make the tea. So you just grind it up, and then you just you leave it in boiling water.
No. I boil the water. I put the grindings in a cup, and then I pour the boiling water into the grindings. And then I grab that cup and I strain it into another cup so that I don't get chunks.
Oh, like you're panning for gold and shit?
Yeah,
or what?
straight
Gold
up.
miner?
And
The miner 49er?
I was left with this miracle elixir.
How did it look? Did it look like tea? Like it looked
It
brown?
looked like tea. It
A
tasted
pig
like tea
truffle?
too.
A pig truffler? When the pig's little truffle.
And I started drinking it. It took me like half an hour to finish it. We
Did
went.
you take your time with it?
Yeah, we went to go get food. I didn't come back the same.
They went down the street to get food.
He left a piece of mind and he came back
Came back with no money.
in a million different directions.
Like, I immediately started noticing once we pulled up to the drive-thru, everything just started getting weird, yo.
Life was not the same.
No, like it shit just started getting weird. At first, it felt a little uncomfortable because I didn't know what to think. I didn't know how to embrace it, I guess. And
With arms wide open.
it was kind of like pretty scary, honestly.
Child.
Not knowing what was coming,
Child.
and then kind of feeling like, holy shit, what's going on? You know?
that.
And then it just hit me like a brick,
Like a
boom.
ton of bricks.
And I remember I was looking at my ice cream, and it was melting, and I
Nice talk to
started thinking like, yo, is this shit melting and am I melting at the same time too? And then that's when like all hell went loose.
That's when shit got real.
Yeah.
Really real.
Like all I could think was like, fuck, yo, I think I need to lay down. And I try to fucking, what the fuck is this?
I know, that shit's bothering me too.
Fucking bugs coming into my eyes.
Fucking.
And yeah, once I got home, I just laid down on the carpet.
On the carpet?
On the carpet, yeah.
We had a bed to
in the
lay
living
down
room.
on the carpet?
I don't know why, but the carpet just felt so much
Did that shit
more
embrace you or
relaxing.
what?
Like, part of me wanted to fight the experience because it was kind of like, holy shit, you know, like what's going on? But then I read about like you shouldn't fight it. You should,
Why?
because if you do,
We
it's kind of
fighting
like,
this
It
bitch.
can go downtown.
yeah,
Like, you can have a bad trip.
yeah.
Did you fight it?
Your whole perception
You
can get
just-
screwed
you
up.
just have
I
to,
like when you fight a
you gotta
bitch.
go with the flow, try to control it as best as you can.
What'd you say?
Huh?
What'd you say?
I said I like when you fight it, bitch.
Like, if you fight it, can you, like, go insane or what?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, not permanently, but for that
For
experience,
that,
yeah.
for that moment in time, yes.
You're just gonna have a bad experience.
So I just thought to myself, I'm just gonna lay here and whatever happens, happens. And luckily, like, I just started looking at the ceiling and it just turned into like this freaking breathing, living, like, like a stream of water.
What the fuck?
In the living room?
Yeah.
You saw the river of life?
Yeah, that's what it looked like, yo. Like,
Or the river
it
Styx?
just started looking like
Put some coins over this fool's eyes.
it just started looking like when you're looking at a little shallow pond and you can see the bottom of it.
The koi koi?
The koi koi.
The koi fish.
Oh, listen to this fool.
Yeah, I'm a bit crazy right now.
When you, it's like you can see the water moving on top, right, and it kind of distorts what's underneath it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that's what it looks like. But though it just kept like going, and I was like, "Am I really seeing this shit?" You know. And I think I don't know how long I laid there for. Probably
Yeah,
like
for a few hours.
a good
A few hours?
2 hours.
Did you fall asleep or were you awake the whole time?
There's a point where I wanted to fall asleep, and
What? I wonder, like, if you dream crazy as soon as you fall asleep.
I had a dream last night when I went to sleep after it had all finished.
Oh, yeah?
But I'll tell you about that later.
Oh, shit.
And like I laid there for a good point in time, and I finally felt like I had to take a piss. So when that happened,
You just went.
I couldn't walk. I felt like I was drunk.
The rivers flow to
Yeah, she just took a piss on the carpet.
Like you had jello legs.
Yeah, I felt like it was really hard
Like,
to
you
walk.
worked out? That's probably where your legs hurt today.
shiver
Maybe.
your timbers.
Like I was walking on hot dogs.
Ah.
Like my legs were hot dogs. And
Doesn't the
Like bendy.
doesn't
Yeah.
mushrooms fuck with your spine?
well, I mean,
It fucks with your spine?
That's what it's affecting. Us.
Spinal.
I don't know if mushrooms.
Hey, my back's already
do,
fucked up, so I ain't even trying to do that.
But I know when you do take LSD, when you pop your back, sometimes you can get like
Permanent
really
tweaks?
quick hallucinations.
Holy shit.
Fuck
Yeah,
that.
the chemical stays in between your spine.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm
So when
not
you pop your back
sure.
again, you just oh shit.
Sometimes, yes. I'm not sure if it's the same with mushrooms, but definitely LSD.
Childies.
And yeah, when I went to go pee, that shit was weird.
Did it feel like your soul was leaving your body?
No, when I was peeing, it felt like
Like you were missing the toilet.
like I had no control of me holding in my piss at a point.
You were trying to hold it in.
Like once
Some Kegel muscles are
yeah,
for
like,
what?
yeah, like once I released it, like I was like, that's it. I can't stop it. You know, like
Shit pushed you all the way back to the wall or what?
it felt like my penis felt weird. I don't know that shit, and it was dark outside, so
You went outside?
yeah.
Why don't you just go in the bathroom?
Fucking savage.
What do you mean? I'm not gonna go in the bathroom. Yo,
Just
in the
take a
house.
little bit, you forget all manners or what?
Honestly, yeah. In a way, it's kind of like
Took you back to
everything
the
that's
ancestors or what?
everything that's like structured socially just went out the window.
Toilets don't exist anymore.
Ancient
did it.
Mayans over here.
Like it made me think that, you know what, the Indians back in the day, they knew
had it all
they
figured
had
out.
it. They did. They had,
All they had was a
Figure
loincloth,
it
and
out.
that's all they needed.
this shit was crazy, man. It made me really want to be in nature.
You wanted
Because when I
nature?
stepped outside and started looking at the sky, I was like, man, this shit is breathtaking.
The wheel in the sky.
Man, I was asleep.
Yeah, you were asleep
You
over
were
here.
asleep the whole time.
Supposed to help me in case I
I
freaked
know.
out or
And
something.
this was outside.
Well, I told you. Did I tell you if you freak out, I'm out, dog?
What? You told him that?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Nah, I was fucking around, but
No, you weren't. You meant every word.
I know him. He's not gonna trip out, man. He's not gonna trip out like that.
I probably would.
You a soft
I didn't know what
ass,
to expect, but
soft ass,
Well, overall, we think a good experience.
fucking
Yeah.
unitard wearing, fucking.
So X is just talking mad shit today, yo. Would you sleep with your tampon in or what?
What?
Remove your tampon, dog.
and
Gently though, because if you do it too fast, you could get mad.
I'm already mad.
Well, exactly. You turn into the fucking Red Hulk.
Covered in blood or what?
Ugh. Your period blood? Ugh.
Anyways,
You're nasty.
so then
So
what happened? How was the come down?
yeah, like were you still on it? Were you feeling it on the come down?
yeah, all the like what took like 5 hours, and then
Damn.
the rest of the day the hallucinations were gone, but I was still feeling kind of tingly.
Oh. Like someone rubbing your nipples?
Take that as a yeah.
So it
My
felt
whole
like
body felt tingly.
it felt like someone was just flicking your nipple all night.
It felt like all sin was removed
Oh.
from my body in a way.
We got a holy man right here.
And
We got a sinless man.
felt great, yo.
You know what we gotta do? We gotta take it to Sin City now, so you get all that sin back.
I'm down.
So you could take it again and remove all that sin again.
But
What?
I gotta try that shit again in the woods or something.
In the woods?
Yeah.
It wasn't bad enough in your house. You want to do it in the woods now?
It wasn't. I mean, I kind of didn't like being in my house because I felt like, I don't know, there's too much structure and shit. Like,
I wonder how it would have been like if like we
Yeah.
drove you around.
Too much house.
you drove me around?
Yeah,
I
like-
don't think I'd like it because when I was being driven around, at least in town, because I don't know, I felt like there's too many people.
Too many people, like people were
Yeah.
watching you or
Too-
what?
No, not watching me. Like it was just too many people
much
all in one
information.
place.
Was there
Too
any
many
people outside?
humans. Yeah.
What if you came over here? I was gonna ask you if you wanted to come over here. And I'll just drop you back off home.
I mean, that would have been cool too, I guess.
Nah, child.
When I was looking at any electrical lights, they looked kind of crazy. Like I felt like they were, I don't know, they were like in a different perspective than I'd seen them before.
What do you mean?
Like they just look different. I don't know how to explain
Like different shapes?
it. No, they just
Luminescent?
glowed in a different way. Yeah. Than
More lumens?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. So that should look brighter?
It
Or-
looked brighter. It just I don't know how to explain it. It just looked different.
That light no look right.
So,
Yeah.
good experience then?
Yeah.
And the next time you want to be in nature when you do that shit next time?
Hell yeah. I would love that shit.
What about like the beach?
I think that would be fucking fantastic.
Like
yo.
hearing the waves?
Hell yeah.
Like if you set up, like if...
That would be scary.
Like if-
Standing at the end of the pier.
No, fuck
looking
that. I
at
mean
the
like
ocean.
if you're camping
At
out
night.
and you're in the tent and you just hear the waves. I think it's pretty cool.
That too.
But this will be asleep. I know you would be. I know you would be. I don't think there's another, like, is there another beach to camp at besides Pismo? Cause fuck Pismo. Like, is there another beach you guys should camp like overnight? That you know of?
Not that I know.
Cause all I know is Pismo, but fuck that place.
I don't know.
They should do like Santa Monica's. I don't know. I like Santa Monica, but I don't know about wanting to camp there.
How do you camp at Santa Monica?
No. Imagine camping at fucking. What's that one next to Santa Monica?
Venice?
Yeah, next at Venice. God,
Fuck that sketchy as shit.
I know what I'm saying. You'll be sleeping in needles.
For real. I have fucking
Like
AIDS.
you step outside barefooted, instant heroin.
It's the high.
Hell yeah. You walk around high for the rest of the week.
You ain't right anymore.
Now there's these badass beaches in Mexico for camping on. That shit is dope.
In Mexico?
Hell yeah.
I
Ensenada?
see horse shit everywhere in Mexico beaches.
Well, it's because when you go, they make sure they horse your shit so you could step on it.
Oh, but when you go, they're all constipated and backed up.
Hell no, it's clean, dog. They have, as soon as the horse shits, there's someone behind it sweeping it up. Clean that shit up. Not Ensenada, that shit's fucking amazing.
Bananas? So easy to anger this man.
Ensenada way.
Ensalada.
And so
So this could be a 2-man podcast now.
I had
'cause,
I had this dream that I was like in a school classroom.
oh yeah. So this was after the come down, like you fell
this is
asleep.
when I fucking fell asleep
Okay.
later on.
Let me guess. Some dude, some
Later
bitch,
on
whatever.
at night.
And you were in a classroom. Like what grade was it?
I was in a classroom like as if I was in high school.
I've had a lot of those dreams.
And
Oh,
it's
and
funny.
you couldn't get to your class?
No, I was in
Oh.
class. I've had those dreams too before though.
Oh my god, I hate those fucking dreams.
I know.
It happens a lot where like I'll be like, oh shit, where's my classroom at? And I gotta go like look at my schedule because
Yeah.
I lose it for some reason.
Yeah, that was to me. Or else happens to like, I need to
Same school and you still new.
I need to get to my class because I haven't been there in months.
That's what happened to me last night.
And so like it's like fuck, I'm way behind, but I gotta get to this class or I'm gonna fucking fail.
Or like you're going to class, but you know where it's at, but you don't know
Yeah.
where it's at. At the same, like, I could have swore it was over here.
Yeah.
Is this?
And the teacher's like, this ain't your classroom.
But I swear one time, like there was a hallway, and like I was going to class, but like I got lost where the class was. So then I went back to the hallway. The hallway was pitch black. That shit was dark. I just scared the fuck. I just went to the bathroom and I just stayed there, and then I woke up.
Just stayed in a fucking corner in the restroom.
Yeah, and then I woke up. That shit was scary. Well, anyways, continue with your dream here.
That's basically what happened. Was like I guess apparently I was gone from school for months, and they were doing something on the board, but they were like singing some weird ass song to I guess
Fuck.
help them remember like whatever math equation it
They
was.
were chanting.
Two Freddy's coming for you.
No, it was just some weird ass song, and like I was sitting behind some girl, and I was asking her, so like, what are we doing? And she's like being all vague about it, like, oh, you just put your name right here, you do this, you do that. I'm like, all right, well that doesn't fucking help.
Well, you're joining a cult.
And then they're like, I guess we were in groups and we had to do a presentation, and I was
And
like,
you didn't know shit
like,
up.
"Oh, shit."
Like,
And so I get up to the front of the classroom with my group, and I tell the teacher like, yo, I haven't been here for months, so I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what this is all about. She's like, oh, just stand off to the side and I'll explain it later.
Was it one of those teachers where like you didn't know who it was,
I
or
didn't know
you
who it
knew the
was.
teacher?
I don't know who it was.
Because I had dreams where like I didn't know the teacher, but I had dreams where I knew exactly what teacher it was. But I've had a lot of those dreams where like I'll be back in it's either middle school or high school, and I'm just fucking up.
in all those dreams that I've had, I always knew the teacher. I felt like I knew the teacher, but I never knew who the teacher was.
Yeah. Well, the one of that I can remember having like that where it was a block schedule, so I think it was like periods 1, 3, and 5. I think I had to go to. So I go to my first period class, and I didn't know shit. Like I showed up late, and like I didn't know goddamn thing. And then my third period class, like I couldn't even find it. Like the whole period I just missed because I couldn't find my class. And then my last period class, like I went in there, and apparently the first time I've been in there in like 3 months.
Fuck.
The teacher was like, "Where you been?" I was like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "Yeah, I've been here in 3 months." I was like, "Oh shit! Oh, my bad."
Jesus.
I think it was a science class.
Science.
Yeah. It's weird I got dreams like that.
I don't have dreams about school ever.
You never once had a dream about you were back in school.
No,
Not once.
no,
Never.
never.
Like I think to me that's the most reoccurring dream for me is being back in school for some reason. Like I could remember those about.
Why do you feel like you should have done better? Like you fucked up. Like that's where the fuck ups of your life.
Well, I mean,
began?
I think I did fuck up, yes, but
Is that something you regret in your life?
what
Like
fucking up?
not doing good in school?
Hell yeah.
Nah.
That could be why you probably have like this.
If anything, I regret not fucking up even more,
Why?
not having more fun.
like more experiences. You
Yeah.
know?
I regret even going
Like,
to
I had-
school and wasting my time there, if anything.
Like,
I
I
had the opposite. I had a lot of fun.
Like
But
I had
wish I had have done better.
like I had good experiences, but I don't know. I felt like I could have had more. I guess.
Like by that, is it more like drug experimental?
No, I wasn't really into drugs. No. I was always more of the drinker.
See, and I wish I would have done more drugs.
Yeah, no.
I do. For real, like once you get older, like you're afraid.
I wish I would have done less drugs.
I know. When I got older, I was like, "Fuck it, let's do it." But I made it this far in life. But let's
That's
bring
been
it
my
on.
motto since I was a baby.
Yeah, I feel more afraid now. You know, like
Lame.
this is gonna sound bad, but I tried crystal meth when I was in like fucking 7th grade.
Damn, son.
7th grade.
Damn, kid.
Now I've never touched
So you guys weren't lying when you guys came up to me that day, huh?
Fuck.
it. What day?
There's a day where you and a little slut bag that you were hanging out with came up to me and asked me where to get
Talk about your ex-girlfriend?
some fucking something
The ecstasy or something?
no something to snort. Let's say that.
You guys went up to this one?
It's a
I
sugar
don't
pill?
remember, honestly.
Because you're on crystal meth. You're on crystal.
That's probably high.
Damn.
I think it was cocaine. I don't know.
Oh, maybe.
And I was like, I don't do that shit, and I don't know anybody that does
I
that
don't
shit
bang.
either.
You
So
went walking and hung out
and I
that
was like,
time?
are you guys serious? Like, you know.
But yeah, I don't.
Yes. You know, I think I do remember that. And then I think that day you drove home with us on the bus.
Yeah.
He was driving the bus.
No, like, he rolled with us.
We got on the bus. Yeah.
Rolling. Yeah, like I don't regret not doing more drugs or drugs. Like I just like going out, just hanging out. You know, like maybe going to a house party or something. I mean, I've been to house parties. Don't get me
yeah.
wrong, but like I've been to quite a bit, but
Yeah.
I probably would have gone out a bit more.
Yeah, no, see, I didn't really go out anywhere. I just, like, experimented at my house.
Yeah, childish.
Yeah, my mom used to work graveyard, so, you know.
If I was at my house,
Yeah.
like I like being in my house because I would like read. Because I always loved reading, so I'd read like comics and shit. Or
He
like
was reading picture books.
I was reading the Dr. Seuss
Yeah.
books. One fish, two
Less
fish.
words, more
More pictures, yeah. More
He was
pictures.
reading the
Makes
porno
sense.
version. One bitch, two
I
bitch.
actually remember
3
those.
bitch, 4 fat bitches.
I actually remember those books. My parents
The
used to
porno
have
books?
them. Yeah, they were like cartoons.
Oh, those
Oh,
little
the
Tijuana
Tijuana
Bibles?
Yeah, Tijuana
Yo.
Bibles.
My grandma used to
I know
have
my
one.
mom used to get some of those too.
That was just
Crazy stories.
Yeah.
the one I remember the most. Don't judge me for it. Why I remember it the most.
No, I know what it's gonna be
Because
about.
there was this girl that was like, I think she was running away from some dude because after that was coming at her with like a raging boner. That's what I got from the pictures in the book.
You just saw a fat
And then
dick.
she went right into a barn, and she was like naked, right? And she was hiding.
And there was a horse.
in a pig pen,
Oh.
and the pig started licking her from behind,
What?
and she enjoyed it.
That's fucking bestiality.
Your grandma had this?
It's
Yeah.
fucking weird.
Like my mom had some too, but I don't remember them being that fucking.
Yeah, me either.
Yo,
That crazy.
The ones that she had, I was like,
Did
Grandma.
Did she?
Why?
Wild as shit, yo.
Like did
Did
she?
you ever question her?
I couldn't
Did
speak
she-
enough Spanish and
Did
question her.
she, did she know that you, like, saw them?
I don't know.
Did she have to
ever
go?
catch you?
No,
Did she have to go to the extremes section of the Tijuana Bibles to get that shit?
I don't know where
Is
she
that
got
really
them.
what they're called? Tijuana Bible?
Yeah, Tijuana
Yeah.
Bibles. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't remember that corner market, the school market.
Yeah.
They used to sell them there, but
Mama's-
I don't know if they were that hardcore.
My mom used to get them. That story you guys talking about earlier with the pig,
Can we go to
that
that
pig
one?
on it. Yeah, yeah. Mom used to get them there.
They sold them at market too.
Yeah, I think so. I think you got some there too.
Yeah, alright.
But, pig rings.
Seriously.
But yeah, I'm always thinking about that store because I remember going there for the meat, and then she walk out with a
I'm
few.
going to find some sound effects on here.
Yeah,
Did you read them?
I never read them, but I would like flip through them. I don't remember seeing naked chicks, but I remember seeing a bunch of chicks in bikinis and shit, and like
Yeah, I remember my mom's and my dad's being like that.
Yeah,
or
like
whoever they belong to.
yeah, like
My grandma
I
was
never
crazy,
questioned
huh?
it.
but your grandma was.
She was into kinky shit.
Like every girl in the book,
Yeah.
like wear like a skirt that
With
was
no panties?
above their ass.
Yep.
Well, then why wear the skirt?
I don't know. Hey,
No
don't
panties.
question the Bibles, man.
That sounds like Japanese,
Anime.
It does,
Yeah,
but,
like-
but Mexican.
like schoolgirls and shit.
Yeah,
Little
there's one too
schoolgirl.
where this fucking during class and this girl's wearing a
Asian
skirt with
fantasies.
nothing, and this chick behind her put like a nopal with this like under her as she sat,
Wow.
and then like there's
With
this
thorns?
creeperzoid like, oh, yo me la ayuda to like take him out. He was like all slobbery.
What the
staring.
fuck?
Yeah, it was
You
weird.
remember
man.
that? Like
Yeah.
those lines?
Mm-hmm.
I'll help you. Take
Yeah.
those thorns out your ass.
Like you try reading it?
Huh?
You try reading it too, or what?
Well, I gotta be entertained some other ways.
For the pictures ain't enough?
So he couldn't speak Spanish, but he sure as hell could read it.
I know. That's how you learn all your Spanish? Fucking Tijuana Bibles?
Well, I'm just assuming that's what you said.
All of a sudden trying to change the story up.
From the
Yeah.
pictures, that's where the conversation
Trying to
went.
change the story up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never read them,
He
but I
would
just
create his own like versions of
in
what
his
they were
head.
saying.
I know. His own commentary.
By the pictures.
Ay, mi culo.
Shit, if anything, I probably made it more PG by saying it.
I know. You
So
made
that
it.
Or
fucking
you could have made it more R-rated.
You made it like a Disney film.
R-rated than that. What that shit already was?
There was a pig licking a chick.
Exactly.
That's fucking.
That's-
That shit
Have
is
you seen those
rated
drawings
hell.
that people like start creating like it looks like nasty things and then they turn it into like
Oh yeah.
like breast into like a dog?
Yeah. I've seen that.
Maybe like you were doing that.
What?
Like, yeah, like you
With
were
his words?
You were thinking, yeah. Like you would.
got a dirty
you
mind,
would
boy.
enhance your words, but it was really saying like, "Oh my God, are you okay? Like, are you hurt?" You know?
I just said, let me help you.
But in your mind, you're like, hey, let me help you.
Yeah, if he said he was Julie and stuff.
Well, he was. You could tell by the look that they made him like,
You're like a
he
fucking
fucking
scumbag.
enjoyed looking at her ass.
His
So
savage
no
looking
follow
at
fucking-
maybe they created the image that crazy, but you know, maybe the writing said something like, "Oh, I can help you," or maybe I can call a doctor or something. You know?
With drool coming out of his mouth, staring at her ass. Okay.
Fucking drool
slobbering
monster.
everywhere.
Slobber knocker.
Holy shit.
I know, huh?
But yeah, I never read them. I just like flipped through them. But yeah.
I'm sure you did.
I actually found them by accident. I don't know what I was looking for in my mom's drawer.
I remember my first porno mag that my stepdad gave me. Rest in peace. I love you. It was a Playboy, and like
Hey,
there was,
boy.
it had a really cool like section where they were talking about like supernatural stuff.
Oh, that's our next topic right now.
Who you?
Huh?
You had a first Playboy. Now you just read the articles.
That's our next topic.
Yeah.
Supernatural
Okay.
shit.
But it had like they dragged something out of the ocean that looked like Nessie or something. But it was just like a clump of hog shit that it looked like. But like it was just going on and on about it. And it was talking about like raining frogs and snakes and stuff like that. Yeah,
No,
it
it happens though because
That sounds
Yeah.
familiar.
yeah, because when there's like
It does happen.
when there's typhoons and shit,
Yeah.
and like the fucking water tornadoes, they pick up the fish and they drop off like the town next door or whatever.
But what about snakes though? How does it rain
There's
snakes?
water snakes.
There's water snakes. There's snakes in water.
Like in the ocean?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
or
I don't know
ponds or
ocean,
what?
But like yeah, like in lakes and shit.
And a small puddle around the neighborhood?
Yeah.
Like anacondas live in the water.
But I'm pretty sure they weigh too much to be swung in the air and
That would be
rained
sick.
Imagine that's gonna be the next sci-fi movie. Instead of Sharknado, Anaconda-nado.
on. Anaconda NATO?
How the hell did I die?
Oh, that reminds me. I
Random
saw.
snakes.
I was watching sci-fi.
Yeah.
I think it was last night or the night before. So they're coming out with another classic. Just think
Hell yeah.
Sharknado, but with zombies.
What? I gotta watch that.
With fucking zombies, yo. Damn. It's supposed to premiere, I think, later this month on Sci-Fi.
How's that shit gonna work?
Well, I don't know.
It's
How does Sharknado work?
I never watched it.
There's like 5 movies. Sharknado.
Sharknado: The Revenge. Sharknado's The Revenge. Sharknado, Sharknado. More Sharknado.
More Sharknado.
We need more sharks, more
More-
typhoons.
And more naders.
Did you ever watch
Oh,
that
yeah.
video? I said,
That shit was
we
fun.
got a fucking chance to naders.
Nader. And he want to come here because he's a bitch. That shit
Oh
was
my
funny.
god.
What was the name of that video?
I don't know.
If you guys haven't seen it, look up that video. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I seen it.
What you call it? It's like something weather girl, like grandma,
Grandma
weather
Weather Girl or some shit like
something
that.
like that.
Angry Grandma.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's just fucking funny.
You said you couldn't watch it because,
'Cause you got potato.
yeah, your potato won't work.
You gotta.
You sent me the link though, and I watched it that way. I think.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You gotta get a sweet potato. Right now, you're at papa level. You gotta get that sweet papa level.
Basic ground growing spud.
Yeah.
You're at the russet. You need the fucking sweet
You're
potato.
still size 1 bite.
Are you at the stew potato?
At the medley potato.
Yeah, the belly potato. The little purple ones.
Fucking.
You gotta
A,
upgrade
yo.
to just get a potato.
I
That's it.
hated doing medleys.
You guys did 'em?
Yeah, at work, trying to get the right, sorted amount, make sure it's even.
We never did medleys. We did potatoes, but we never did medleys. What's this? I think the smallest thing we did was,
The yellow potato.
no, it wasn't. No, it was a
Rocks.
no, it was a fucking a pepper, bell peppers,
Banana pepper.
bell peppers.
That
They were
was
like-
the smallest you did.
Yeah, well, because we mainly did carrots, but sometimes they send me next door to like another factory. I had to walk like a fucking mile to get there, but they sent me next door, and then that's where they did the peppers at. It was easy as shit, man. Fucking, they had fucking air conditioning, fucking all the water you wanted. What I was looking at was a fucking sweat-driven slave factory. Fool, that shit was.
Next to a
fuck-
little,
Sweatshop.
little Thai kid or what?
yeah, man, that shit was. Fool, they had one fan, and that shit was facing the wall.
The fucking managers come
Just
by
to
and slap
piss
you
you
when
off.
you get
Yeah.
to work.
It was hot as shit, man. It was like in the middle of summer. Fuck that, eh?
That's terrible, yo.
Yeah. How was your condition? How were your conditions? Were they pretty bad too?
I mean, it was always fresh because it was inside in the cold,
That must have been nice.
but it was cool at first for like the good 1 year and a half, and then when
When that 2 year came, Chalice.
it's like when new management started coming in, that
Oh,
shit just
yeah.
went downhill.
I know every time you get new management, they just ruin everything. They just like piss you off.
It's true, man.
Shit on
Like they
everybody.
think they know what's up, but they don't know what's up.
Exactly, yo, exactly.
If anything, they know less. They know less than you do.
That shit's annoying, huh?
And somehow they're managers.
They're trying to tell you how to do your job when you've been doing your job, and you're like, what the fuck?
I know.
But they know best when
Yeah.
they haven't even done your job.
They got therapy because they were on their knees most of the time. That's why they got their positions.
I wouldn't doubt it.
For being in a position.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
Knee pads.
All right, you guys.
Oh shit.
So,
Oh. What was that? Was that your door?
That was the return.
That
The
was-
slap.
That was Vin Diesel. They're shooting Fast 9 out here.
Fast 9, yeah. Fast 9. I don't know. I can't think of a stupid title to come up with.
Which is Fast 9, well, that's it. That's
faster
all you
than the
need.
speed of
Fast lane.
love.
Faster, more furiouser, 9.
The speed of rescue.
Speed of rescue.
Peter Rescue.
Like, I want them just to make a Fast and Furious where just like, it's nothing but dumbass one-liners.
Well, that's every movie.
Yo,
Well, yeah, I guess. Oh no, I still didn't. I haven't seen the 8th one. I haven't seen the last one. So.
drive hard.
Or Drive Harder. Like Die Hard. Well, those movies are like the badass movies with the titles. Like the first one's called Die Hard. Second one is called Die Hard, Die Harder. The other one's called Die Hard with a Vengeance. The fourth one's called Live Free or Die Hard. And the fifth one is called A Good Day to Die Hard.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible.
The fifth one was that movie's pretty bad.
Absolutely terrible.
But the first four, they're pretty badass though. So Bruce Willis. That was a good actor. I don't care what you say.
Bruce Willis.
For the balder, the tougher.
The
For
Fifth
real.
Element was a classic, yo.
Which one?
The Fifth Element.
Oh, what you know about that
Fuck
shit?
Did you say bald people look more powerful or
More intimidating?
No, not intimidating at all, but
Like meaner.
like
Like they're always mad?
Tougher?
They're always mad because their head's always cold.
I guess like
Either their head's always cold or it's always hot because of the sun. You could bake an egg on the
in
chrome
a
dome.
position of power. I guess they look
Like
that.
Lex Luthor?
Yeah, like not intimidating by far.
Hell no, because Jesse Eisenberg, that who played Lex Luthor, when he looked bald, for like a Three Stooge. He's like one of the Stooges.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's only people that are actually bald can pull it off.
I think if I went bald, like I have a lumpy ass head. So I think I look like a fucking.
Remember that time that
A rotted
basketball
sputter was-
fell on your head?
Yes, that shit fucking hurt. That shit is a permanent dent.
I have a couple of dents in my head. I have one right here.
Like if I went totally bald, I would look like The Hills Have Eyes.
The original here.
Yeah, like for real. I would look like that fool with the fucking pointy ass head, like fucking egghead.
Fuck.
Coneheads?
Yeah,
That one is classic.
for real, like I think if I wasn't like bald, I would look I would look.
Look nasty.
I would look
Unnatural?
like, yeah, I would look like I belong in a fucking circus. Like belong in a lab.
Behold the bald man. That's it.
Behold the
Behold
fuck.
Mr. Lumps.
Mr. Lumpy
Mr.
Head.
Lumps.
Mr. Lump Lump.
Sir Lumps on Head.
Mr. Lumpy. That was my stage name, Lumpy.
Lumpy head.
Oh, yeah.
Lumpy headed ass.
Elephant Man and shit.
Elephant man? Fuck. That's a true story.
Yeah, I know.
That's just crazy.
So you guys got any ghost stories?
Oh shit, I got ghost stories for
Your
years.
story. I know you have some good ones.
Me? Shit.
Talking about that one with your cousin.
My cousin?
Cousin in Mexico died.
Oh yeah, you know, yeah, go ahead and say I want to hear that one.
It was my uncle, actually, but whatever. Same shit.
Some dude, some bitch, whatever.
So he was telling me about how he had these friends that were playing the Ouija board.
Oh, you can just stop.
Oh,
Stop right
yeah.
there. Just stop right there. No more.
Keep going.
No,
Like,
stop
I like
right
where
there.
this is going.
And that like one of them ended up doing something. I don't know, like he lost the game or something like that. I don't know how to.
What?
I don't know
How do you
can
lose?
How do you
the
lose
game.
the Ouija
or
board?
something like that? He's basically saying that fool got picked out of everybody.
He got picked.
Yeah,
The ice
by
pick?
by the board. No, by like the
Ouija board?
the Ouija board chose him for
Oh.
something.
Fuck that. I would have left.
And that night, as he was trying to go to sleep, he just heard like hooves, like the clinking of hooves on the floor,
Out of here.
Clink, clink, clink.
Fuck that.
Or where? Like
on the
side of his
corner,
bed?
no, on the corner of his room. And he
I
looked
would've-
up.
Choked myself out.
He looked up to like see what it was coming from in the corner.
First
and
mistake.
that he's just straight up seen the devil right there, like with
It's goat legs.
like yeah, basically like in a
Oh
centaur
my
form or
Get
something
the
like that.
fuck out of here.
And I was like,
My heart
damn,
was
son.
What
seized.
happened?
That was like the first time I ever heard of anything that had to do with the Ouija board. I don't know. He
Fuck
said
that.
that he just tried to like go to sleep, put the covers over himself, and that was it.
I would
Go to
have
sleep with the
Oh.
devil in the corner. Hell no.
That
Well, like,
fool has balls.
If you imagine seeing that, like you would think you're not really seeing that. I think like so you'd just be like, I'm dreaming, I'm going to sleep. Fuck
I would have
this.
went insane.
My body would have did whatever it could to kill itself.
Like if there was a glass window,
Stop working, bro.
if there was a glass window, I would break it with my head and then make sure my neck lands on a piece of glass on the window.
like in The Happening.
Yeah, fuck that.
If that happened when you were in Tijuana, bro, like you jump out the window, you land immediately on somebody's roof.
You land in someone's room.
Yeah. If someone's
You
roof,
land in their mattress.
for real.
Fuck
my
that.
God.
Needless to
damn,
say,
that's crazy.
I couldn't sleep for like weeks after that. Just thinking about it, like
I know,
that
fuck
shit
that.
would be terrifying.
Hell yeah.
That is scary.
That's why I don't.
Yes, it is.
That's why I don't fuck with Ouija boards. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. We sell them at work.
Yeah.
We sell them at work under the family game night.
Are you
Family game night. I shit
They
you
want
not.
you to die.
Family game night. They sell there. I shit you
That
not.
makes sense.
What the fuck? How does that make sense?
Because they used to sell them like
Yeah,
that,
it's a
just
board game.
straight up like that.
They
Fuck
had,
that.
they had them at Toys R Us.
Did they really?
Yeah, they did.
That's why he closed down.
Under fucking the devil section.
I got it in the fucking
See, I mean,
the
I
Wicca section.
played it, but I've never
Oh fuck that.
like devil encounters. No.
Fuck that.
Other-
Comes with a
other
revolver and
encounters,
one
yes.
bullet.
Each board.
Like
Yeah,
spiritual
board you
stuff?
buy. Yeah, fuck that. I wouldn't even.
I know. Why I had some experiences with that.
Yeah.
You did?
Her.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Like you didn't know.
Well, I didn't understand what you had said.
I wouldn't even touch a Ouija board. I wouldn't want to be in the same room as a Ouija board. Fuck that.
Yeah, they're a trip, man.
Fuck that.
They're a trip.
I would. Just thinking about it. No. Just thinking I'm cursed now. Just thinking about it.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
They say when your board traces all of the alphabet and all the numbers,
You're dead.
a spirit comes out from that world. And I didn't believe that. It happened to me once when I was speaking to my uncle.
What?
Yeah, I asked to speak to my uncle. And I know it was him because he was trying to tell me, like, I asked him to name one of his kids, and he named him. And I just asked questions that only he would know.
Yeah.
And he would respond, and then he told me he wanted to tell them something. Like, we all know he left wanting to say something, but he couldn't talk, and he couldn't write. So he passed, and I asked him, like, oh, you know, I'm here to ask you what it was that you wanted them, like, what you wanted us to tell your kids. And so, like, the board didn't move at all. It just stayed, the piece didn't move. And then I started to trace all of the letters, and then I stopped. I was like, fuck. Like, I know what's happening. And then I went to the numbers, and as soon as
By itself?
And as soon as it hit the last number, we heard a loud bang on the glass window.
Damn.
Fuck
And
that.
we fucking ran out of there.
That's like straight from the movies.
I would
Kind
have
of
burned it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we used to have to come back and close the game off, because if you don't close it, you can lead other spirits.
Did you
into
push the
world.
power button?
Fuck that.
No, you just gotta ask it to let you go.
Push the
Sometimes it
power
won't.
button.
Sometimes it won't.
Take out the batteries.
It has a goodbye section on the board, and it has to hit that. If it doesn't, you have to keep playing.
Damn.
like
won't,
Jumanji.
it won't let you go until
So you play
it
at
wants
their
you to.
expense, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Fuck that. See that? What?
Yeah. Yeah, there was once that I didn't close it, and that whole night, like, I kept seeing and hearing things, and like it was.
I wouldn't want to fuck with that.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Never.
I had to come back the next day with my friend. She had to come back to my house so we could close it off.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
I'm good, yo. See, I do believe in spirits and shit like that. Because when I first moved into the house we're living in right now, I was like 10 years old. And I kept hearing this, like, what I thought was like a radio. But it was whispers. But I didn't know that because I just thought it was a radio at first, like in the distance.
Yeah.
But it kept like repeating the same thing over and over again. And I was like, what the fuck? And I didn't pay attention much to it, so I just kept trying to go to sleep. And then it just kept getting closer and closer, yo. Like,
Fuck that.
too close to the point where I was like, okay, this isn't a radio anymore. This is somebody whispering, you know, saying something, the same thing over and over again.
It was Harry Potter.
Fuck.
Whispering.
Did
Speaking
you
his,
ever
his snake tongue.
Did you ever catch what it said?
Yeah. It got to the point where it was basically right by my ear. And I heard it clearly saying, I'll take you someplace horrible.
Fuck.
It only said that one time very clear for me to just get up out of my bed, run to my parents' room, and like almost break the door down and tell them what I heard.
Well, how was the voice?
It was like a whisper. It was like, I'll take you someplace horrible. Like that.
That's not. Fuck that.
That gave me
It didn't sound like a
chills.
scary voice. I know, I got the chills.
No.
My
It
whole
didn't sound
blood
scary,
was
but it
tingling
was scary
there.
because I just heard it, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Fuck that.
just constantly just hearing it come closer and closer slowly, like over the course of like 15 minutes maybe. And like, you know, starts off in the distance and then it just gets right here.
It's almost as if it's like slowly traveling towards you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend the night.
That's kind of weird.
I'm gonna drive home. Fuck that.
That is so scary. And
Right.
Doing that.
and spirits, like, they are attracted to kids.
Yeah, that's where I was getting to my next point. When so like I also had this dream when we first moved in there that I was looking out the
Scary?
back window and I seen this lady in white pass by through the back in the backyard, and she was wearing like this white dress, like an old Victorian style kind of dress.
Yeah.
And I couldn't really see her face. It was kind of like blacked out, and she had like long black hair kind of. And she just passed by the window and she looked at me. And that shit was like terrifying, you know, like I was a little kid, I was 10 years old and I had this dream and it freaked me out. I thought it was a dream. Skip forward to when I'm like 17 and I'm going out with my baby mama. And her mom and her grandma had dealt with like witchcraft and shit like that.
Yeah.
And she would tell me that she would see like eyes under her bed at times.
What?
Right. And when she moves in with me, she tells me she's looking at the pool and she sees the lady that I described in my dream. But I hadn't told her about this. I hadn't told her about this dream. So she described that lady from what I seen in my dream. and she described her in detail as some lady with a white dress with black hair, and that just freaked me out because, you know, like, she obviously knows what she's talking about because she had seen shit like that before.
Right.
And she also told me that there was like a little girl in the hallway with kind of the same style of clothing.
Can we just quickly address the eyes under the bed, dog?
Yeah, I don't know about that, man.
Oh,
That's
my-
something that she told me about that freaked me out too.
Would
But
you be more scared if you saw eyes or a big ass spider under your bed?
Damn, that's tough.
Or a spider with eyes on its back?
Speaking of kids and seeing things, my uncle Mario.
Your uncle?
Yeah, my uncle had 2 bunk beds, and one of his kids was jumping on the bed, and he could hear him talking, but he was alone. So he gets up from the couch and walks over there and sees what he's doing because he's being really loud. And when he is looking at him jump, he can see like his feet touching the bed. And right next to him, he can see like feet landing, but he doesn't see anything. He just sees the bed going down.
Fuck that.
yeah,
So
yeah,
he trips balls,
yeah.
runs outside and leaves his kid in there.
Wow.
You're on your own,
Deuces.
son. You're on your own,
He
son.
just yells at him, "Hey, come outside."
Was this at night or during the day?
I don't know. I never really asked time periods, but that's something that he saw.
That's crazy.
But his house is haunted. I stepped there once, and I heard a jack-o'-lantern, like
Jack in the Box?
not- a Jack-in-the-Box.
Yeah.
Yes. I
Jack-o'-lantern?
heard I heard a Jack-in-the-Box playing while I was like half asleep and half awake.
I remember you talking about you and your cousin talking about a shadowy figure in the living room
Yeah,
or something
that
like
too.
that.
Yeah, her and I were sleeping in the living room, and it was like 3 in the morning.
That's the best time.
That's the witching hour.
Yes,
Witching
it
hour.
is.
Fuck that.
And we were just about to go to bed, and when we lay down and turn off all the lights, we can see a shadow in the window. And I just stood there for a while. We were like, that's odd. Like, that wasn't there before. And so
Yeah.
then we can see it, like, and then it starts to move. And it moved over to the French door, glass windows.
Drop like one of your French girls, Jack.
And we were like, oh, what the fuck, you know? And and then we can see it like move inside the house.
Through the window?
Yes.
Fuck that.
It went inside and it stood up by where like the kitchen table was at. And we both fucking freaked out, so we started yelling like, "Grandma! Grandma!" And so, you
Your
know, my
grandma's house?
yeah. Yeah, her house is fucking haunted. And so my grandma comes out, turns on the lights, and then it vanishes.
Fuck that.
Yeah, we slept with the light on that night.
I wouldn't slept at all.
Yeah.
I would wait till the sun is up then sleep.
Yeah, no, that was crazy.
I've had that experience too of like with the kids jumping on the bed, but in a different way where I was brushing my teeth and it felt like somebody stood right behind me. Like the floor kind of gave way underneath,
Mm.
like as if somebody's weight was behind me.
Yeah.
And I turned around, obviously nobody was there. But my baby mama had also told me that in that room where I stay in, there's some guy that sometimes shows himself there. And I've never seen him, but I'm guessing that's who she was talking about. And that's probably the guy that was standing behind me.
And that's at your house?
Yeah. But to be honest, I haven't seen or heard anything in like over 10 years, so I don't know if anything's still there.
Probably just gave up.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Man, fuck this.
Just forgotten about or something.
Mm. What about you, XNR?
Yeah, my house is haunted. Although, what's funny is I haven't noticed or experienced anything since I had my cats in the house. Because they say that cats are supposed to like be
Steer
protectors.
clear.
Yeah, cats be like protectors and shit.
Hmm.
And so I haven't noticed anything since I had my indoor cats, which I've had for like, well, one of like 6 years now.
Mm.
So I haven't really noticed anything since I had her, but,
Yeah, that's good.
but yeah, before that, yeah, I would, you know, fucking. I know G's seen some stuff in my house and heard some stuff. There's one time I was like middle of summer. I was like, I think I was in middle school. It might have been like freshman year. I don't remember. It was in middle school or freshman
here?
year. Oh, I don't think this was established, but X and Y are engaged. They are together. So they We do this shit in their house.
You guys
Want
should
to give
have
it our
a-
social security too,
You
dog?
guys want to?
No, just make it clear because I'm sure she's probably said babe or something and people don't know who she's referring to, so just making shit clear.
Me, dog, only me.
That's what I'm saying, making shit clear, dog. That's what making shit clear. Damn, I know. God damn. Cool your jets, man. Shit, I'm just trying to clear the air here. Now that's out the way. So, like I was saying, I think it was like in middle school. It had to be middle school, I think, like 7th, 8th grade, like 8th grade. It was like the middle of summer, so I was at home. And you guys been in my bathroom, right? 'Cause you know how in my
I've
bathroom,
been to your bathroom.
Yeah.
on,
pretty nice restaurant,
on one of my walls is just a big mirror.
It's just messy. Yeah.
Bitch. Anyways,
I complimented and I disrespected.
yeah, you got
Balance.
So I'm in the
to
neutral.
balance it out, huh? You like Thanos, perfect
Yeah.
balance.
Yeah.
So, in my wall, or in my restroom, I have a wall. It's just like one big mirror, pretty much. And I was looking at myself in the mirror. It was like fucking 2 or 3 in the afternoon, so the sun was bright as shit outside. It was middle summer. I think I was like popping pimples or some shit. I had a bunch of pimples back in the day. And my door to my restroom it's not a heavy door, it's very light. But I didn't have it closed all the way. Like it was closed, but it wasn't shut. So I was right there, just like fucking pumping pimples and shit, looking at myself in the mirror. And then the door like swings open. Like someone just rushing in there. So it swings open. And I look out the door. And in the corner of my eye, in the mirror, I see something running past me. But when it passed me, like, I felt the coldest breeze I've ever felt in my life. It was cold.
Damn.
And it was the middle of summer. It was fucking winter cold. And it was like a quick second. And it just, I felt something move through me. And it was like fucking cold. And in the corner of my eye, I saw something running past me. And then my sister like walks by. Because I have like a hallway. That's like, from my bathroom, I just walking through the hallway. And after she like turned like the AC on or stuff, like she turned the corner, she's like, no, she was in the kitchen, she's going back to her room. Like, fuck. That's just one of a few, many things that has happened at my house.
But what else? What was the scariest thing that's happened to you at your house?
Honestly, I didn't really get scared of anything because I guess we were used to it because we grew up in the house, and so it didn't really scare us. It was more like we didn't mind it.
Like just like an unsettling feeling.
It wasn't even unsettling. It was just like we knew it was there. We were just like, meh.
Just got used to it and
it's
ignored
like,
it.
Yeah.
But what was the creepiest thing?
I would say the creepiest thing, which it wasn't even that creepy, but it was more weird than anything. You know, when that point in between where you're awake but you're asleep, like when you're going to sleep and you think you're asleep but you're still like awake a little bit. So I was in that point of me going to sleep, and then someone just suddenly pulls my leg.
Bro, I've had the same feeling before.
Like they just like pulled my leg out from under my blanket,
Mm-hmm.
and I got up. I was like, "What the fuck?" But then, I mean, like I said, it didn't really bother me. I was just like, "Fuck," they're just being annoying.
Same thing happened to me one time.
Where at your house?
Yeah, when I used to live in the LA, I was just laying down, minding my own business.
Big and back being bull.
Yeah, big and back being bull, and like I was just like half asleep, like you were saying, just about to doze off, and I feel somebody yank on my legs, and I woke up like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But I don't know, I'm pretty good at like ignoring it, I guess. I don't know.
You just
I don't
brushed
know
it
why,
off?
even though it was pretty scary, but
You just brushed it off.
yeah, it's like fuck it, whatever. I'm going back to
Yeah.
sleep. But it was scary.
I think just growing up in a haunted house, like you just get used to it. I guess. Like it's just shit happens. You're just like, yeah, that's normal. So it's not only that, but like we grew up watching like fucking X-Files and like all
I used to
those
hear
like
that song, and I changed it. Like, I was just like,
I watch X-Files and Tales from the Crypt and shit. So
oh,
it's like,
I gotta watch something else.
oh shit! Oh, Rugrats is on.
Yeah, wrong show. Price is Right.
Fuck, fucking 8 p.m. or what?
Hell yeah.
Price is Right. Bob Barker special.
Drew Carey show, something.
And that was a funny ass show. That
Yeah,
show
it
was
was.
funny.
I never really appreciated it back then when I was a kid, but now when I see it, it's
Yeah, I watched it.
pretty hilarious.
Like I watched it when it first, like they first aired them. That shit's fucking funny. That's a funny ass show.
Which one?
The Drew Carey show.
I remember there was this one time at my house when I used to live by my grandma's. We were all there. There was a bunch of heads there.
Bro.
Somebody, I think it was you.
Well, it was at night, huh?
Yeah,
I was
somebody
there.
was sitting really close to the door.
To the garage.
No, the other door. To the hall, to the
Oh, okay.
living room. And somebody knocked on the door, and somebody opened my bedroom door really fast,
That was me. I opened it.
and nobody
There's
was
nothing
there.
there.
And we went to go check around. Nobody was there. You're like, what did we all just witness right now? It was pretty crazy.
And there was that time when we were all chilling outside. It was pretty late. And someone saw like someone peek around the corner from your garages.
Oh yes.
No, no.
That was me and you.
Was
We
it?
both saw it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember it was like a short person.
Yeah, like they peeked their head like real quick around the corner.
It was crazy about that area. My neighbor, Binga, he told me one time that when nobody was there, that he didn't know nobody was there, but I was talking to him. He's like, "Who's that? Like on the side of your house?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Yeah, I seen somebody like walking up and down the side of your house, just wearing like a dirty white shirt and some jeans."
You like a little kid or what?
Huh?
You like a little kid or what?
He's probably like an adult type body. I was like, nobody's here, bro. Like, and you know what tripped me out when he told me that? I remember when we had a friend that was spending the night. It was me and two of my friends. And one of my friends, she was tripping out like really bad. And she was looking at my sister's room, which was an add-on to the house that connected
To the garage,
my
yeah.
room to the garage.
Yeah.
And she was staring at the room, and then she started crying and tripping out.
Start crying.
And yeah, she was like getting pretty delirious, saying there was like some old dude with like a white dirty shirt, like torn jeans, like staring at her through the doorway. She called her priest. From her church, and she
What
was
the fuck was that, huh?
I know. You done fucked up now, boy.
nobody significant or anything.
Still a fucking question.
And fucking yeah, she started calling her priest, and her and her priest started like saying a prayer and stuff, and I was just like tripping out, like what the fuck is going on?
Damn, son.
I don't see shit, I don't feel shit,
I don't know shit. I don't do shit. I don't see shit.
and yeah, and like everybody else there, like kind of like but me, has experienced a lot of shit there. Like I had another friend that was living with us for a little while.
Right.
He told me like he had like a sleep paralysis type of
Experience.
moment.
Damn, that's crazy.
And I used to like to sleep with my window curtains open so I could look out to the back, because my neighbor had like a nice yard, and I would just look out there. Like it was relaxing to look out there. And so like
Weirdo.
while he was experiencing that, he said like he seen like a death figure, like a dark figure, like with scythe and everything, looking at him through the window while I was sound asleep. Yeah, I'm like, what?
That's
You're
creep
tripping,
show.
bro.
Hell no.
But yeah, like ever since I had my cats indoors, like my indoor cats, I haven't experienced anything. So I love my cats.
I remember being at your house in your restroom and about to walk into the hallway when somebody passed by. And then I followed a little bit after and they weren't there.
You said you thought it was my dad, huh?
Yeah, I thought it was your dad because who else was in the house?
Yeah.
But they just walked by and disappeared, and that was it.
Everyone in my house when we were younger has heard the name being called, but no one called them. Everyone's experienced that in my house. Like my sister, my brother, everyone, like they've experienced like their name being called out.
Yeah.
And so like we'll go ask everyone like, did you call me? Did you call me? Everyone says no. That's happened a few times when we were kids.
My mom too. My mom and my older brother have experienced that.
Yeah.
I haven't. Actually, no, not my name being called, but my little brother and I were playing hide and seek, and I swear I saw him run to our room. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna get this motherfucker. So I fucking run after him, He's not in no fucking room. I seen him turn into my room. No, he wasn't in
Wow.
there. He was in the fucking back living room, hiding.
Maybe it's a secret
Fuck that.
secret door. He turned to Chris Angel.
Well, we actually had this lady come to our house one time to, you know, I was like experiencing a lot of crazy shit. And my mom had this lady come over because she was like a curandera, I guess.
Oh,
A curandera, like a witch doctor.
oh,
And she told my mom that
a student of brujerias.
she didn't even know I played the Ouija board. But she told my mom that I let a couple out of the board game.
Hmm.
And that they wanted to talk to me. That's why I would experience a lot of stuff. But I never gave them the time of day.
Fuck that. That's why you don't fuck the Ouija board.
That's crazy, yo.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
I ain't fucking no Ouija board. Fuck that.
Me neither. I've been offered a good amount of times and nope.
Mm-mm.
I don't know.
I'm good.
I find it fun and interesting. I would still
It is
play it to
interesting,
this
I'll
day.
tell you that.
I wouldn't say it's fun, but fuck that.
Well, you couldn't say anything in regards to it because you've never played it.
Well, I don't. When I hear, I don't want to play. That doesn't sound fun.
Alright.
That don't even sound remotely fun. Fun to me is playing video games or fucking.
I remember the creepiest story I heard was
I don't want to hear it.
from the homie,
Upchuck.
Big. His cousin was telling us a story like how his house was pretty haunted. You know his cousin, right?
Really?
He used to live over there by the mall.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Deuce plot.
He was telling that his house is. Well, he was telling us that his house was haunted, and that like there was this little figure that would run around in the house.
Oh, duende?
Some shit like that, bro. For those of you who don't know what a duende is, it's like a little elf-like figure, like
It's
a
like a
little
gnome.
goblin-looking
Yeah. They have them a lot in Mexico.
figure. It's like really small, but they depend on the size. They vary in size.
It's not like a dwarf.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a dwarf, but sometimes they're like really small.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're like actual dwarf size. But you know, depend on the duende. But anyways,
Look that shit up.
Kick this like a
You
football.
won't regret it.
A field goal.
yeah, if you're ever recording a kid with a soccer ball, don't do it
Don't
because
do
that's
it.
what duendes like to pop out.
Especially in Mexico. Fuck that.
So he said there was like this little duende like figure running around his house, like just causing crazy chaos. Like they would, when they would come home from grocery shopping, they would put everything up, and the creature, like they would hear the creature running around in the kitchen, like putting everything back on top of the table.
Fuck that. And they go back and it's on the table?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
But there was this the one in particular story that creeped me out the most was
I don't
he
wanna
said
hear
that he was going to his living room at night, and the kitchen light was on, and it's next, like, you know, right next to the living room, and so like he said he seen like somebody's head was in the corner of the top corner of the room, like looking around.
What?
Yeah, like you can see, you know, he said he could see the face dimly because of the light, and the head was just like looking around.
surveillance?
Yeah, like just the head was looking around.
That's fucking creepy.
Yeah,
Fuck
that
that.
shit.
That shit reminds me of the
creeped out.
fucking Babadook, eh?
Babadook?
Yeah.
That was a good movie.
Like the description reminds me of that for some reason. Like just looking at the Babadook's head, like looking around. Hell no. You need to put like a pig noise on that.
Wait.
But and also the house
Oh,
where I used to live
I
on,
get you.
where I used to live next to my grandma. This is the place where we experienced the most crazy stuff. There was one time it was me and my cousin. We were chilling outside. It was back when my grandma's house and our house were separated by the wooden fence. You remember that before we took it down? And we were out there like at 12:30, close to 1, and from the main street, we heard like, you know, like something being dragged, kind of like a little metallic sound dragging on the pavement. And it turned out to be, as it got closer, it turned out to be like it looked like a 10-year-old with like a tutu on, like a dress that's like puffed out from the bottom, some sneakers, some dirty sneakers, and a scooter. And like the house was really close to the intersection from the main street and the neighborhood street. And she kept going down the main street, but further east. So she was passing us, and as she hit the corner, like we didn't hear the noise anymore. We didn't see her like passing by because you could see through the cracks of the plank of the wooden fence as she passes by in front of my grandma's house. And so we were just looking, tripping out, and like we didn't hear her anymore, and we didn't see her anymore. And so after we didn't hear her for a little bit of time, like this is a guy, like she could not have made it far from when we went to go check around the corner, and there was nobody there.
Fuck that. But you seen?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I mean, why would there be a little kid out at that time anyway?
Fuck that.
Bro,
Maybe he went
to
went to the sewers.
What?
Maybe they went to the sewers.
Maybe.
Georgie.
We all float
You
down.
guys remember that time we seen that owl climb up that tree hella fast? For
Oh,
no
yeah?
fucking reason.
Yeah.
in,
Were
your
you staying in
back,
those apartments?
in your backyard.
Yeah.
It was a
Palm
what?
tree?
It was an owl that climbed up a palm tree right in front, looked right at us, and then flew away.
Yeah.
Like,
They say owls are witches.
Owls are witches?
believe
Yeah.
that?
They say if you catch them and you cage it, in the morning it'll be a person.
What?
Yeah, a
It'll
witch.
be a person?
Yeah, a
In
witch.
still in the cage? Like,
Mhm.
oh, get the fuck out of here.
That would be crazy, yo.
Yo, I would lose my shit.
Bitch?
So,
Witch?
I-
Bitch?
Or I don't remember. They said that it would be a witch or that it would just be gone. Like it opened its cage up to get out.
I mean, if it
What?
turned human, that makes sense too, because they could just unlock
But
it.
they've been in a small ass cage. How would they get out?
I don't know.
Like, if they turned to human, they'd just be like stuck in a cage, wouldn't they?
I don't know.
Maybe they
Fucking
can
weird.
disappear real quick.
All these fucking Mexican crazy stories.
Fucking
I mean,
Mexicans.
With everything that's possible out of what we've said, I
I know,
it's not
right?
too far-fetched,
No,
you know?
for real. Like,
witches, brujerias.
I had this one time too at the same house. I was taking out recycled cans and putting them outside. So I went out the kitchen door, which is on the side, which is on the opposite side of where we put the cans and the trash. So I would have to go around the front of the house to the opposite side and put the cans in there on the other side of the house, right?
why don't you just go through the front door?
Because I was in the kitchen and the kitchen door is right there.
The front door is like fucking 5 feet away.
If I'm in the kitchen and the door is in the kitchen already, why would I not go out that door?
Because there's a door that's closer. So what do you got to throw it away?
I'm walking the same distance.
Some dude, some bitch, whatever. All right, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, hold
So
on.
I go out, right? And then my front porch light was on. And we had like 2 trees in the front little garden. And that there was like, they cast a shadow on the street. And I remember as I was walking towards the bins on the opposite side, I seen like a figure like run in between the shadow of the 2 trees and stay there.
What?
Yeah. But it was like perfectly shrouded in the shadow of the 2 trees from
Damn.
my porch light. So
Charlie.
I stood there looking at it and it didn't move until I went to go throw it.
It was just
when-
like a black figure?
huh?
It was like a black figure or what?
It was hard to tell.
Like a shadow or something?
Kind of, it like a shadow, like you know when you see shadows move.
Yeah.
It was kind of like that,
Oh, okay, okay.
but it stayed in between, like perfectly
Yeah.
shrouded in the shadow of the 2 trees, and
So there's like one giant shadow pretty much?
kind of like if you hadn't just seen it move initially, you wouldn't have known it was there.
Yeah. Okay.
So I threw the cans, still like looking over there, like kind of creeped out, and then when I went back towards the kitchen door because the front door was locked, it was like I seen it like move out of focus. You know what I mean? Like it went back where it came from. If that makes any sense.
You think it might have been your eyes playing tricks on you?
Huh?
You think it might have been like your eyes playing tricks? Like, were you tired?
I don't think so. I mean, I just, a lot of drugs back then, but
Cocaine's a hell of a drug. Like, I think there is some shit that could be explained, but there's some shit that goes down that you just cannot explain. Like, science cannot explain this shit. Like, don't give me that bullshit that everything could be explained. Like, no. There's some shit that goes down that cannot be explained.
For sure.
that is for sure.
You can't mathematically formulate it. You can't quantize it anyway.
Quantize it. Damn. That's the word of the day right there.
He used the big word.
He's woke.
Big word, big word.
That's the word of the day. It's like Pee-wee's Playhouse. Say the word of the day. But yeah, this is just some shit you cannot explain. Like, it's unexplainable.
I don't know. I give it 20 more years, and then we're gonna find out what ghosts really are.
Ghosts really are?
Hell yeah.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Technology is gonna reveal everything.
You think so? Like, it's gonna reveal that we're really the Matrix or what?
Maybe we're just whatever we think it is. There's no real answer to it. Just whatever you perceive it as.
The
Everybody
supernatural.
does perceive something different.
It's a glitch in the Matrix.
Yeah.
You know, I'm talking about that. I've actually read that, like, parallel universes do exist. It's just like our
Mandela effect.
world is just so fast that when we think we see something in a corner of our eye, it's actually like the other universe.
But I wonder why it's always in the corner of our eye.
Yeah.
Never a head-on vision.
Because you have a clear vision of what it is, and in the corner of your eye, like, you don't.
No, but like, why is it that way though? If it just happens.
I mean, shit doesn't happen for a reason.
Or it's like, when you're like traveling down the road in a car
Yeah.
and you're looking at like, the field or whatever, because there's like nothing but field over here.
Right.
Huh?
I said right.
And when you're looking at it, it looks weird. But like when you're kind of looking at it from the side of your eye, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Holy shit.
I think we just fried your brain.
Yeah, that's a
I
big
tell
guy
you,
to me.
yesterday when I was walking, that's what it felt like. I was walking through different dimensions and shit.
Fuck. Did you guys hear about the story where supposedly a guy, like, he went underneath his sink, like, fixed the sink that he was leaking or something, and like it was a portal. It's like another like time, like it was like a time machine pretty much under his sink,
What the hell?
and like he went through it. Like I think when I don't know if he went to the future. I think he went to the future.
Like in Twilight Zone over here.
Yeah, and then like he came back through it also.
I heard of this guy who came from an airport, and he was from like a completely different place that never even existed.
Damn, son.
I think I heard about that
I
one.
remember hearing about
Yeah?
that.
Yeah, I think I heard about that
He
one.
was
And
telling him on the map,
he
like,
was
I'm from
asking-
right here. Like, this is called something else.
And he was like, no, that doesn't even exist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like they had him held up in a hotel until they could figure out what to do with him, whatever. And
He
the
just
very next day
vanished.
he disappeared.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck, that's crazy.
See, it's like, how can people not believe in that shit? Or like the stories about kids who are like, really little and who say that they were kings and shit, and they describe how they died, and then they do some research and
past
it's
lives,
fucking true.
reincarnation?
Yes.
That's how we end up with
Trip.
marks on our bodies. Like if people have certain moles, like in certain parts of their bodies, like that's where they got fucked up at.
I've actually heard that. And there's some moles as, like, birthmarks.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, birthmarks. Yeah. But yeah,
Who knows?
That's crazy stuff, man.
it's probably like when we die, we just get recycled.
Dude, that's what I've been saying my whole life.
Like we
It's
die,
not a lot,
but we're not really there because we're just gonna
I
become someone else.
I legitimately believe in reincarnation.
You know.
know,
That's Buddhism, right? But what is that? Like, what religion is that? Reincarnation?
Christians believe that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like Buddhism or something.
But like I believe that like our soul is what stays active. The only different thing is our body.
Yeah, we're
It's
just
just
these
a
vessels. Yeah.
Like we're all where
It's
we're at right
just-
now because our soul has evolved from each kind of plane of existence. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
our soul was already an insect. It was already a fucking animal.
Mm.
That's kind
Now
of
we're
what I would
humans.
think it'd be like, because
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it just slowly evolves into something else.
The Buddhists do believe that. They believe in nirvana. Like, you know, you keep coming
That's a
back.
good band.
You keep coming back.
Sell the kids for food.
You keep coming back into a better person. So, you know, like maybe this.
Well, I don't know about the better person shit because this fucking.
Well, that's the
cycles out
point.
there.
Right.
Yeah, that's the point. Like, you know, you started off as a bug, and you know, you were a good bug. So, when you reincarnate, you turn into like, you know, over the lifespan of your.
So like these
soul.
fucking cycles were like fucking anal bugs, like dung beetles, and that's why they're all crazy now because they were dung beetles and they were like miserable.
I once heard from like people who have near-death experiences or whatever that like they were given the option to either go and continue living on or come back to Earth and finish whatever they need to finish or something like that, or come back and help others and like try to spread the message.
Mm.
I don't know what the message is, but
Yeah.
I mean, I guess to be a better person or preach about God or whatever, but
Yeah.
they were given an option when
That's
they had
interesting.
passed.
Wow.
You know, it's funny that you say that because there's a lot of pastors who were former gang members.
Yeah. A lot of them.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. They got out of the life and then started preaching.
Yes.
Same thing with like it happens a lot with inmates, like inmates
Yeah.
who like doing hard time and they like come out like a changed man.
Yeah.
Which it does happen, you know, like that's awesome when it does happen. Like someone, you know,
That could be because they don't want to get raped again. But.
well that too, but they probably like genuinely like saw the errors of their ways and they like legitimately want to change. And, like they
Yeah.
don't want to like help out the community and shit.
Because a lot of them never had to do that their whole life. Sit in a cell with your own thoughts, you know.
Yeah.
They're probably running amok, doing drugs, doing whatever the hell they want to do until you actually sit down with your own thoughts. Is when
Yeah.
Tend to realize shit.
that's when
What's
you
that saying?
realize
Like,
shit.
your own personal hell is your mind or something? There's like a saying like that. I forgot how it goes. It's something along those lines.
I heard the hell is other people.
That you're. Everyone's hell is their own like personal mind or something like that. Something along
You
those lines.
create your own hell.
It's something like yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My mom always tells me, cada cabeza es otro mundo.
You know.
Every head is its own world.
You know.
Well, that's definitely true.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. How do you think like those, like all these philosophers and shit? Like you think they were just like born woke or what?
No, I mean back then, what else did you have to do besides just sitting around and think?
And that's true. They have to deal with technology and
You
shit.
have to
and
worry about
fucking-
paying fucking bills.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Fucking all that nonsense. Like we've strayed away so far from, you know, our core human instincts.
Like you don't have to worry about shit, but yet they still died young. Like
Well,
younger than how we're dying now. Like people now live to, like fucking 80s and 90s and
That's
shit.
because of
Yeah, but like their quality of life was probably better
like,
Yeah.
than what it is now.
Yeah. And people were a lot smarter. Like there'd be the dumbest kid in class would be like the next philosopher
Mhm.
because they were so fucking smart. Yeah. Like they don't like even if you watch like say Twilight Zone, first of all, fucking greatest show ever made. Like love that show. So well written, like so well, like the way they speak is like so eloquent, and like that's how they spoke back then. You know, like in the 50s and 60s, and shit. Like the real like elegant, real like they weren't disrespectful.
Proper English.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
proper and shit.
basically.
Well, I guess not proper English considering the UK. I don't think we speak proper English, but
God save the
Great
Queen.
Britain, I guess.
Yeah, but I've seen if you look up interviews with Rod Serling, which is the guy who created Twilight Zone, like the way he talks is like so fucking damn. Damn. Like he doesn't stutter, he doesn't go he's not saying like
That's
he's-
hard to do.
Shit.
Cutting out all that.
All
And
of those
I know, and then
fillers.
people back then, that's how they talked though, because
Yeah.
they were like speaking proper, like they knew what they wanted to say, they said it fucking genuine and
I have
proper.
a problem with that. Like I feel like I can never say what I want to say how I want to say it.
Yeah,
But I mean, it's working perfectly fine up here, but when
Yeah,
it comes
yeah.
to my mouth, it's just
Yeah.
does not work.
yeah, that's crazy how that happens.
Yeah.
But like, if you do watch the interview with like Rod Serling, but the way he talks is so fucking damn.
I admire that like
Yeah, me too.
speech.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, like when I was doing my internship, man,
Yeah,
Like they all had such a way with words. Like it was just
Like, it would
fucking
flow?
inspiring. Yeah, like they would just how they would talk to people,
They just
especially.
fucking spit.
Huh?
They just
Like,
spit right?
Yeah, pretty much.
No.
Like it was like in the Fugees, where it's like killing me softly with his words.
Yeah, something like that. Nah, but not romantic.
Well, yeah,
but-
not romantic, but like the way like he just talk is like, damn.
Yeah, like just the way they were able to talk and formulate their thoughts as they were talking.
Yeah,
It was very
No
admirable.
stutters,
I was
no
like, man,
ums.
I wish I could be like you guys.
yeah, no
you know?
pausing.
Got the point across.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
got the point across. It was clear. It was concise.
Yeah.
I understood.
You understood
But
every
I
word.
can't be like that.
Yeah.
Maybe
I-
like in my own head, telling myself I
I
can't.
think
be
with
like
me, like I sometimes talk too fast, and so you can't understand me sometimes when I'm talking. I think I talk too fast sometimes.
I think I
like I
talk too
stumble.
slow.
I stumble over my own words sometimes also.
I once had my boss call me, and he was asking me a question where he was like, "Are you high?" I was like, "No,
Why you can understand them or what?
no," because I guess the way I was talking to him, like I was
Oh.
hella chill.
Yeah.
Sometimes you
I
are
get
just
you.
like you need to step up your game sometimes.
Step up your game.
Step up my game.
No, like
more,
sometimes you'll call me. and
more pep in my step.
sometimes you'll call me and you'll sound like that, but I know it's because you just woke up. Like I could tell when you were like, if I call you and you're like, hey, what's up? I could tell you just woke up. Like I just woke you up.
Perfect example when you were ordering today for these two.
Oh yeah, that was kind of weird.
Yeah, it was. It
Yeah.
was fucking weird. I
It
was
sounded
just like,
Yeah, that was kind of weird. Yeah,
should we like, allow him to order?
yeah, that was
From
kind of
now
weird.
on?
I noticed that too.
Yeah,
From now on.
From now on,
yeah,
I'll take it from here.
yeah, yeah. It's like
What's wrong with
almost
that?
trying to be too cool or something. Just like
Too
just
cool
order
for
it.
school.
Just order it.
cool for
Just,
school.
don't think about it. Just order what they want.
Well, I didn't know what they wanted, or I didn't remember what they wanted.
I wouldn't say it's all his fault because we were fucking around.
No,
I
but like,
think-
Nah, according to her, it's all my fault.
no, but it's not even just that. Just like
I get
the
it.
way he was wording it, and how I told you, like you should have told her from the get go, like teriyaki bowl with 3 egg rolls.
Egg
Well,
roll.
they
And
came
you
with
were
the
like,
egg
"Can I get a
roll
teriyaki
already.
bowl?" And you
Well,
just
yeah,
like,
but
you
you
just
could
say
add-
quiet.
Can't you give up to 3 egg rolls when you order it?
Yeah.
So you could add, like you could have been like, can I get the number 16 with 3 egg rolls instead of just
Yeah,
one?
and then you just were like, "Can I get a number? Can I get a whatever number it was?" And then you just stayed quiet. It's like,
And like, I can get 2 more egg rolls.
yeah. At the end, you told her, "Can I get 2 more egg rolls?"
I could
It's
see
like,
where that
yeah.
could confuse her. 'Cause she's
Yeah.
like, "Was that a separate order apart from that?"
Confusing my girl Ashlyn.
But I mean, I get what you're saying. Like, she shouldn't confuse it for a second order. But at the same time, yeah, it's
Like,
like,
And then she might have been you. I mean, you never know, because those new cats,
That's
get confused
true.
sometimes.
You guys are alright. Like it does bother me sometimes that I can't really say what I want to say.
Yeah, yeah. Like you have like this poetic ass shit in your mind,
Yeah.
and then we go to like,
I went to the store.
I dumbass.
words. Shit.
You're like in a SpongeBob episode. What's my name? What's my name? I can't find my name.
Oh, because that's the name tag.
No, it was when he was serving
Oh yeah. And let's go down to erase everything was mine.
yes.
Yeah. That's just
Empty
funny.
your mind.
Think of
Find his
nothing
name.
but what do you say?
What was his name?
Fine dining. Squillium
Yeah, clear your mind of anything but fine dining and
And breathing.
surface or something.
and breathing, I think. And it's funny because like they show him like in his mind, and there's like little SpongeBob just like cleaning out
Like
fucking
shredding,
cabinets and shit. Yeah.
shredding cabinet files.
Shred.
And then
Yes.
he tells one of the SpongeBob's like, "What am I paying you for? You're not paying us at all. We're just abstract thought in our mind." He's like, "One more lip like that, and you're part." No, please, I got 3 kids. I fucking love SpongeBob. That shit. Like after the first movie, it got weird. Like from 2004 to like now, it was just like, what the fuck? Like, what were they thinking?
When it was hand drawn, I think it was way funnier.
Yeah, definitely. The dialogue was on point. Like that shit was fucking when they're painting Mr. Krabs' house. That's like the funniest episode I've ever seen. That one, and when they get trying to Sandy's tree dome and she's hibernating.
Oh yeah.
I need more.
I'm a big man.
Who you call him, Pinhead?
That I fucking love SpongeBob.
I'm Dirty Dan.
I'm not a huge fan like that. Like I never really laughed out loud I never really found it that funny.
That shit is hilarious. Like, have you ever watched? What were you gonna say?
I don't know.
It was a classic to me.
Like I don't
I don't
know.
know.
I have like really dry humor though.
Have you ever like watched a show where you like?
If any.
If that, no, yeah, I agree totally.
But like, have you ever watched a show that was like
I can make her
genuinely
laugh
like
though.
fucking hilarious to you? Like you laughed through most of it.
I will have to think about that because I can't think of a show that I laughed at.
What about a movie? You watched a movie like you just laughed constantly through it.
Do you know, babe?
consistently?
I know I make her laugh all the time.
Yeah, it does.
It's because you're funny looking. Bro. That's why.
Is that what it is? You laughing at me?
You're fucking you're ass clown. Harry the ass clown.
No, you're not, baby.
No, you are. You are.
Dang.
I'm just kidding. Dog. Shit. Calm your jets.
I know.
But so you haven't seen a movie where like
Do you know nothing in the
throughout
movie
the whole
that
movie it's just funny?
just fucking kills me?
I do not.
I don't know. I can't say I do.
Like, do you just not have a funny bone or what? Like, do you not think shit is funny?
Obviously
Yes,
she
but I think it
does.
takes a lot. Like you have you be
Like, do you laugh at
top
stupid
notch.
shit?
Nah, not really. I just like look at it like. "It's fucking stupid." For real, it's almost like I'm fucking bitter. But I just don't find a lot of things funny. Like, it takes a lot for me to find something fucking hilarious. You know, like I'll see all of you fools laughing at shit, and I'm just like, that's not even that funny though.
I think my girlfriend's the same way.
Really?
She'll like be like, "Why is that funny to you?" And I'm just like, I don't
It's
know.
crazy when you try
I
to
don't know how to
explain why it's
explain
funny, huh?
Like, it makes it like not
Yeah,
funny
it makes
to
it
you
Yeah.
anymore.
Like when you explain it, then you think about like, that shit's not even funny.
Yeah, after you think about it, like you're fucking right.
Yeah, it's like,
That
you're
shit's
right, eh? That shit's
stupid.
dumb. Which makes it even more funny.
You're right.
I know.
No, you're not
And then
right.
that's when I laugh. Like, yeah, I know. It's
like so-
stupid.
so
She
stupid.
laughs because you agree. That's funnier than
Yeah.
what you thought was funny.
It's like, oh, you thought that shit was funny, huh?
You've come to realize it now.
Like,
That's
that's
the real
funny.
That nothing is
That's the
funny.
real.
It's
humor.
funny that you thought that was funny.
The only thing that's funny is that nothing is funny.
One time I laughed so hard I got a cold. I swear to God. My brother and my sister talking shit to each other. I laughed so fucking hard. I was sick for a week.
Damn.
I caught a cold for a
Shit.
week.
Funny, bro. Funny,
That
bro,
was
fuck
fucking the
that.
funniest shit I've ever heard in my life. It was fucking hilarious.
I laughed so hard one time I threw up.
You were coughing?
I gotta tell you this story. Oh my god! At my when I used to live in the apartments, there was this kid that me and my cousin
Stoop kid?
we fucking hated.
Stoop kid getting off the stoop?
No. He would be like this little kid who always thought he was badass or whatever, you know.
Mr. Badass?
Yeah. So we were outside. Me and my cousin were tossing the old pigskin.
Imagine if you threw a football and it made pig noises.
That would be funny.
Imagine throwing a pig.
Like a Nerf ball would every time it was spinning.
No,
But-
a little pig that fits in your hand and just toss that sucker in your course.
Oh.
All right, enough of
Fucking
that.
spiral.
Yeah, that would be funny.
Spiral.
So me and my cousin we were tossing the pigskin, and it was getting dark already, and I threw him the football, and I was in front of my door, like the walkway to my apartment, and there's a bush, a big bush there.
That
Oh.
you beat?
Huh?
Beat around it?
There's a big bush there, and then there's like a bunch of little bushes right there next to it, in front of on the left side of the front door, like on the other side of the walkway. It's like a 5 feet of walkway, right? So I'm going to my front door, and I turn around, and my cousin he's out of sight because the lawn that separates the 4 apartments is like a good probably like 25 feet, you know.
Yeah. That's a good distance.
And he was on the other side, and he threw the football at the little kid who was like where I was before I went to my front door.
Yeah.
So I turn around and I see the football hit this kid in the fucking ear.
You caught it?
Yeah, and his head rocked so
Damn.
nasty. I just started laughing so hard, bro. I threw up like on the side where the bushes are, and oh my god, it was hilarious, dude. Oh, the good old days.
What happened to him?
What happened to the kid?
Yeah.
Well, you got rocked. He still rocked.
He just like held his ear and then like went home.
Still rocked to this day.
He ain't
You
been
went
right
dead.
since.
I know.
Yeah, the kid was a little prick, so
That fool was constant
So he
equilibrium.
deserved it.
hell yeah.
What's the fun? Like, what's the funnest you ever laughed?
I don't know. Had been a one time at his house too, probably doing something. All of us hanging
That
out.
happened, Dwayne.
Well, every time,
I don't know if it was something we should have been.
for some
doing,
reason,
but-
every time,
Probably
like,
was.
for some reason, every time we hang out, like, I laugh so hard that like I get a 6-pack.
Yes, me too. So
Like that shit. Like I laugh
It
so hard
just
my stomach
burns.
hurts. Yeah. Like I'm burning calories.
the
Like
next
burning.
day, my
Yeah.
stomach's all tight and shit.
Yeah. Like I did 200 crunches
Hell
in a matter of 2 minutes.
I did read that laughing so so long in the time period, you do end up like losing weight,
Yeah.
calories, like burning
So-
calories. Yeah, it's true.
Or like you laugh so hard like you can't breathe.
I think like one of the funniest times I remember is when I was playing Super Monkey Ball.
At his house or what?
Yeah.
Aren't you guys
Yeah.
talking about that today?
Would be my sister.
Super
Yeah.
Monkey Ball.
Oh, you're just talking about it?
Yeah.
Playing it? Yeah.
That shit was fucking
We always play
hilarious.
that game,
What
Super
you gonna
Monkey
do with that banana, boy?
That boy, so
That's
it
so
pissed
funny.
me off.
Because he used to live right next door to a 7-Eleven. And so we'd always walk there, buy snacks and shit, like get fucking beef jerky,
Yeah.
chips and shit,
Always.
slushies.
Gave that guy that asked me for change a penny. He got mad about it.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
that's all I had, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Got back because he got changed.
I know.
What he asked for.
Oh, that's what he asked for. I had change. I gave it him. He gets
A
mad.
penny. So yeah, so we would go to 7-Eleven, like get a bunch of snacks and just go back to his house, like play GameCube, play fucking Super Monkey Ball and Super Smash and shit. Those are the
Definitely.
main ones. I just Monkey Ball and Super
I
Smash.
never played that, but I did play Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Damn, son.
That's a fun game. That game's funny.
Yeah.
But we just play for hours. We'd have the fucking best time at this food's house. We go every Friday after school.
Hard in the cut.
Hell yeah. We'd go walk into the mall and shit.
Extreme.
How about y'all get there? Parents?
One of our other good homies would
Yeah.
take us. It would always be because there was always 4 of us.
Excuse
It'd be us 3 and then plus our other good homie. Shall name this right now. But you guys know what we're talking about.
Is it A?
Yeah. And so his mom would take us, and then my brother would pick us up and bring us back. Because my brother at the time was working.
Gangster ass brother. Fucking.
I don't remember. Like this was busting out my brother's car because my brother played nothing but gangster ass music, about blast that shit.
Wow.
And we were in the back, right where the speaker was.
And like I didn't get it because I didn't understand what these were like because I'm used to it. Like my brother
Yeah.
bust that gang shit, and then like these were just laughing their asses off in the back seat. And my brother's bumping that shit, taking him home.
Your brother O?
Yeah, because he worked late because he was working at Birkin at the time,
Oh,
and so he'd always
yeah.
get out like midnight or like 1 o'clock or whatever, and so we pick us up and then take us home. But like A would always be the ride there, and I'd always be the ride back. Except for that one time. You know.
With
You
the-
know. With the Snapple.
With the Snapple. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I always felt bad about
I
that.
don't think she knows about
I
that.
do know about that.
Yeah?
Yep. Got jumped.
Yep.
They
Fucking
get jumped.
Snapple.
They got robbed. They got
Fucking
jumped.
straight.
Even your
Well, I said they
shoes.
got jumped.
Yeah, I said they didn't get jumped. They got robbed.
They even took your shoes. That's fucked up. I got a phone call from A like at fucking 5 in the morning
Same.
telling me, I was like,
Missing his shoes.
no way. He's like, cause he said, like he called me, he was like kind of laughing on the phone.
Yeah.
So I was like, nah, he just fucking, I was like, no, for real, like they fucking took our shit. I was like, what? That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, motherfuckers.
You said it was like a car full of people?
Yeah, his 4 dudes came up. I thought it was his mom, dude, because they were driving the same car.
Yeah?
Yeah. They had like whatever.
You come up on the mom's car too?
I was like, well, I thought it was them looking for us, and I was like, holy shit, what's up? So that's why we stopped at first to talk. But then we realized, like, when this came out, fucking, first thing he said, he's like, drop your shit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh no, he asked our, because before that, when they were pulling up in the car, they asked the homie, like, hey, what you got in that bag? And he told them. He's like, oh, I got a game, you know, this and that. And like, okay, and then the guy came out and he's like, drop your shit.
Fuck.
And like he had something, I don't know if he had something in his hand, but he had like a handkerchief wrapped around it. And
Fuck that.
I mean, yeah, what the
I thought
fuck
I had a dildo.
That would have been even more terrifying than a knife.
Drop your shit, not drop your pants. Touch your toes. How far away from his house were you guys? Like down the street or what?
It was a good couple blocks.
But which way did you guys go walking? Like towards the mall or the other way?
Away from the mall.
Like into the neighborhood?
Yeah,
Damn, yeah, that's where you fucked up. You should have stayed on the main street.
for real. And they just came out. He gave him what he had.
Was it still nighttime?
Yeah, he gave him money. I took like $10 out of my wallet. I didn't take everything out. Like I just like did it real quick.
He
like,
gave him his wallet?
He gave him everything he had in his wallet. Yeah.
Oh, but he didn't give him his whole wallet though?
No.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't remember. I didn't give him all of my shit. I just like took out.
I know they took
something
his
that
cell
I
phone
had.
because when he called me from his mom's cell
This is
phone.
this is what I do with my wallet, bro. I have my higher bills towards the back and the
I
dollar
used to-
ones
yeah.
towards the front.
Mhm.
And so at the time I had more money, but like I had a $10 bill towards the front, so I just took that out real quick and just gave that to him and closed my wallet and put it back.
Yeah.
And
Didn't he chip or what?
he had asked us for our shoes too, and Arturo gave him his shoes, but I think he wanted his more because he had like Nikes. And
Yeah,
I
the
just
fresh kicks.
and I just had like black Converse on it.
You had grocery bags wrapped around your
I
feet?
guess that's what it looked like to him because he didn't bother with me really.
2 flat water bottles. With a fucking bread zip tie
Yeah.
string. Wrapped around each of your toes.
Yeah, like a chancla.
You had the homeless sneakers?
But they took the shit, and then he had a Snapple with him, and he's like, "What do you have right there?" And he's like, "A Snapple," and he took it from him, and he's like, "A Snapple, a fucking Snapple," and he just threw it across the street for something, for some reason.
That's
Like
fucked
he
up.
wasn't thirsty.
I know, but... That's probably been open, huh?
He had just bought gum too, and gave that to him too.
And the gum.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you took that fool's gum. That's fucked up.
He bought a copy of the movie 300. Didn't
Yo, copy of the movie 300.
And it was a video game too, no? He had a video-
Battlefield 2 for PC,
Fuck.
which is oh god, awesome game.
Battlefield 2?
Yeah.
That came out that time?
No, it was already old. It came out in 2002, and it was like 2006 when that happened.
It was around there. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it was some fun ass times though. Besides that time, I always felt bad about that. I always felt bad about that because like I didn't go that day because
Yeah.
I forgot I had to do something. I wasn't able to go, and so I was always the ride back. So they didn't
I
have a
mean-
ride back. So I was like, fuck.
Considering the area it was in, I'm surprised it only happened once.
That's true.
You know,
And you said since then it's gone even worse, huh? Like since
fuck
since you moved,
that.
Hell yeah.
it's gone a lot worse.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Being caught over there.
Remember that time
Not even in the daytime.
my older brother picked us up. He picked us up at the 7-Eleven there, and we're walking with your BB shotgun. We just-
Word?
yeah, and we just casually walk into 7-Eleven like carrying the shotgun and shit. But it was your BB gun.
It was a shotgun?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, we shot each other.
yeah. We went to people cojones around here, shoot you in the backs.
Only the real.
I know. The real OGs with the biggest
Yeah.
balls and the biggest dicks.
That was fun.
You guys agree, like, hell yeah, let's do it, dog. And me and these were the only ones that did it, motherfuckers. That shit fucking hurt.
You guys got sucked.
I almost
by
bled.
ourselves.
That shit fucking hurt.
It was a ritual.
That you guys had partaken. That would have made us blood brothers. But no.
Anyways.
When we used to play 1, 2, 3 with the BB gun,
Yeah.
well, I'd go home, my fucking hand like
1,000 bees
Stay
stung
Puft
you.
Marshmallow Man, huh?
Hell yeah.
And she's like, hell yeah. Like I bit by a million ants.
Especially when it hit like the side of the nail.
Ah!
Or the web in between the
So-
fingers.
I remember one time we were kids. We were like middle school. Whatever. It might have been high school, and we were playing with BB guns outside. And I was playing with my little brother, I think, and I was gonna go inside, so I had my hand on the door, and he shot, got me right in the side of my fucking finger.
It's the worst.
That shit fucking hurt. I took a gun at him.
Ow, what the fuck?
1, 2, 3 is a game where it's played with cards, like poker cards, and the whole purpose of the game is it starts off with it has to be at least 2 people. I mean, at least,
It'd be a lot funner with more,
of course.
but yeah, 2 people.
And
It's
so
not a single player
everybody
game.
gets a split up amount of cards evenly.
But you can't look at the cards.
Yeah,
You're not allowed to look at
You
them.
have them face down, and it goes circle, clockwise, counterclockwise, doesn't matter as long as it keeps going in that direction.
Yeah.
And the first person has to call out ace and drop down their card. And if it happens to be that card, everybody has to reach towards the card in the middle of the group, and the last person to get to the middle of it gets either slapped up as the original
Yeah, the original
rules
you're supposed
were,
to, you get slapped. Yeah.
in the hand
Yeah.
as hard as possible, or the extreme one was
We did
get
prison
shot.
rules.
Yeah, you
We
get
played
shot
prison
with a
rules.
BB gun.
So we took it to another notch and do it in the back of our hand.
And if the first person that calls out ace and it's not an ace, then it just keeps going to the next person in order to 2, 3,
Yeah.
and you only have to reach for the middle when the card you call out is the one that it is.
And then
The card matches the
Yeah.
call out.
the last person who had their hand has to take that deck also.
Oh, right.
Like they take those cards. And so the point of the game is to get rid of all your cards. Because if you get rid of cards and you have the game, then you're safe.
Mm-hmm.
You're good to go. So, but if you never play a game, I recommend playing that game. There's a fun game.
We got our cards taken away from security guards.
Yeah, we play
At
at school.
school.
Remember the tables we had?
Hell yeah.
So the tables we had, they were like these round tables, but they had holes in the table. And so if some motherfucker try to be sneaky and like slide his hand underneath everyone else's hand, their fingers get caught in the
I know,
holes.
that's a perfect setup.
Fucking things come out all chueco and shit, like you fucking broke your fingers and shit. And we always play with this one dude who thought he was slick as shit. And try to slide his hand in there, but fuck no. We always slap that fool. You better be quick with it or you're gonna get slapped. I was usually pretty quick with it. I never got slapped too many times.
Damn, getting slapped was my biggest fear.
Especially when, remember?
I was playing, bro.
Yeah, I was like, that fool slaps, like, he has giant hands.
Damn,
He
his
does
hands would
have-
start fires, bro. That's how rough
He has
Like
giant rough paper ass hands.
Yeah, like sandpaper hands.
Did I say rough paper?
Yeah.
we did rough paper.
That fool has hands like Dwayne Johnson.
All he has to do is like slap his hands together and fire is created.
Oh yeah, like if he's lost in the woods, he just boom fire
Real
over
good.
He
here.
could slap the Hulk out of existence.
Slap the green off the Hulk.
Slap you into atoms.
But
It's just ridiculous, yeah.
But yeah, it was terrible.
Had to watch out for his slaps for sure.
Everybody had their little style of slapping,
yeah,
shaking their hand a little bit.
I know. Like you got like
Breathing on it.
yeah, cupping your hand, slapping it straight.
The downward strike.
The fucking wind up, like you wind up all the way back in the.
There'd be times where people's hands would be shaking so much they had to be held in place.
Oh yeah.
Hold this bitch's hands.
Yeah,
Hold that shit
hold
straight.
it down.
I'm gonna slap the shit out you, boy. Well, where you going, bitch? Come here.
You ain't going nowhere.
Right here. Don't lower it.
It's always if I do when people quit. It's always when they gonna get fucking slapped by everybody.
Oh yeah, so you can't.
Especially when
quit
there's
in
like
that game,
fucking
bro.
10 people play.
Yeah.
8 people waiting to slap.
Like they line up to get slapped.
All of them heavy hitters too.
And the person's just like, nope. I can't. I'm
Nah, you're gonna.
Quit,
I'm a
dog.
bitch.
Fuck that.
I don't want to play no more.
You're
My
gonna-
teacher's calling me.
The bell rang.
Sit by the bell. Huh?
Hell
Zach
nah.
Morris.
Pick it up at lunchtime, homie.
Fuck, I know. That was just break time. We'll finish this shit at lunchtime, homie.
Hell
We'll
yeah.
catch you slipping.
Hold on, bro.
Well, on that note, I think that about wraps up this week's episode.
Yep. Throwing in the towel tonight.
Until next week, my beautiful turds. Once again, if you listened, thank you very much for listening. Well, it's 5 minutes. 10 minutes, an hour, 2 hours using the whole thing, thank you very much.
Hope you
Appreciate
can
it.
see that we're improving. Hope that we are improving.
If you don't think we're improving, then let us know, and we'll just stop.
Be as harsh as possible.
Yeah. Straight talk shit. I don't care.
Yeah.
I
But
do
make it
care.
productive. Don't actually just talk shit for
Nah,
fun.
talk that shit.
I want it to be half and half. Talk shit and
Yeah.
see what we
Because I
can
love reading the
improve.
comments of like people just talk shit. That's fucking hilarious. Like I can already tell people talk shit about my voice because I think I have a weird voice.
Think so?
I think I
I
have.
think
a weird
I have
voice.
a weird voice.
I think I sound like a fucking serial rapist.
I thought you were.
Oh,
No.
we're not supposed to say that here.
I could have swore you were, ho.
But that about does it for this week, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in and listening. You guys
Appreciate any support.
stay beautiful, stay awesome. and-
Stay woke.
Stick with us, we'll get better.
Yes, that is damn true. We will definitely get better. We're still learning as we go along. We're not pros yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
Still slap hoes.
And if you've been around since episode 1, damn, we'll give you a tattoo. we'll do something special for you. We'll take you to Olive Garden.
Yeah. Give you a gift card.
Yeah,
We'll give you some free bread from Olive Garden.
we'll give you an expired gift card.
Yep. The old bait and switch.
We'll give you a gift card. We'll give you a gift card to Radio Shack. So enjoy it.
One of my old gift cards that I used already.
Yeah.
I'll send you a picture of me winking.
I sent you a picture of me flipping you off.
Hmm. It's gonna have my face covered though, so you're not gonna see me.
You're gonna have the Rock's face over your face
No,
on your body.
I'm just gonna have glasses on and bandana.
Oh, fucking cholo.
Yeah. I'm still gonna be winking though, so still counts.
Just a picture of your eye winking.
I know just zoomed in on your eyes, just one winking.
That could be cool too.
Yeah. Here we go rambling on again. Well, thank you everybody for listening, and we will see you guys next week. Everyone have a good night.
Stay safe.
If you're driving, be careful driving. Get home safe. Stay woke. You'll be creeping. They gonna catch you when you sleeping. So just be safe. Stay beautiful. Stay awesome. See you guys next week.
Goodbye.
We need to come out with an outro.
Bye.